comfy.
Yes. It's nice that Sulfur paid us for that thing we did.
No, she didn't.
She did not.
She doesn't
I
pay.
swear she said she was gonna pay everyone that
No, she does, but she did. But if you recall correctly, she specifically said, "I will owe you either a spell or a magical item." Yeah, there you go. Anyways,
well.
I was not in character yet, by the way. Whenever you're ready, my dear, we can get started with our day.
I'm good. I think out of all the places we frequent, I like this one the most.
Very nice.
Hmm.
Less hostile as well.
That is a pleasant thing. Yes.
Yes.
So,
Did you sleep well?
at least the only. I did. Yeah, the fresh air helps.
Good morning.
Oh. Good morning, Miss Dusk.
Good morning.
Apparently there's a lot of hobgoblins going around town stealing shit.
Hmm.
So, watch your pockets, I guess. I just don't want to deal with it
yes.
today.
Hobgoblins are
Interrupting
normal,
a conversation.
No.
Oh no, you were
No, we were just getting started with our day.
to our day.
Aside from the hobgoblins, is there any news?
Not much that I've heard in Aether.
Hmm.
Although I did hear from the Healers Guild that there's a large force coming back from I believe it was the crypt or something of surfers, and apparently might be several that are critical after hunting a beholder.
Hmm. I saw something on the boards about that.
Something about fearsome creatures.
Yes, for an Aether.
Yes, never come face to face with one.
Beholder sounds fancy.
Did you not read the notice? Incredibly
That's right, I had
deadly.
a picture on it, didn't it?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I had a couple of pictures.
Paralyze, fear, freezing, time stop. Well,
What?
in the slow motion, not really a time stop. It causes everything around you to feel like it's in slow motion.
That's definitely nasty business.
Also not my concern. At least not here, not now. Regardless, I have some time. I don't know what the others are up to.
Shall we grab something for...
Pretty sure Kelly said she was headed off to Aether. So. Until she gets back.
I want to grab some breakfast.
Sounds fine by me.
And Tusk, have you eaten?
No, I woke earlier to the noise.
Mm.
Been having a rough week. Trying to talk to the doctor about handling some issues.
No? What might that be?
I feel like I shouldn't even concern you with this one, knowing how much you've talked to me about what you are and how you've got to stay in hiding.
Suppose if you're so sure?
Less trouble for us.
Well, now that there's two of you, it might be a little bit harder, but...
Well, that's rather amusing. They just, I think they're seeing Amity more often. It's quite funny.
True. Amity has been around for a lot longer than you have.
Mm-hmm.
When they buy
Face.
Goodness. Maybe 2 months?
You've been around here longer than I have. That's saying something.
Yes. Wow. Regardless. Shall we?
No weapons? Or do you not carry weapons with you?
I do.
Did I?
I'm very well armed.
Well, yeah, I didn't really see you with any weapons the first time we met. You used your psionics a lot.
Yes.
I find my psionics very handy.
Just like how a mage would find their magics very handy, and then they've run out of mana and have to resort to
I'm
a
pretty sure if either of us run out of mana, we're unconscious. So,
I haven't seen
Yes.
that yet, so I don't know what you run off of.
well, I've definitely had my close calls. Fortunately, you all continuously find yourselves in trouble. Rather amusing sometimes. When you think about it. Like, how much trouble could a group of, what, 5, 6 people get into?
Knowing you and John and the others, quite a lot.
Well, don't lump me in with them. I'm not the one causing the trouble.
You're... fine. I won't muck you into with the group.
Coming.
But it does happen. I'm on my way. I'm right behind you. Oh, you have the door.
Yes, the door that exists.
Yes. The mage door, right.
The door.
Hold me nor.
Yes, yes.
Probably wanted to ask a rhetorical question.
Oh, well, feel free to ask it.
You think I'm trustworthy?
That doesn't sound like a rhetorical question, Dusk.
We've had
Quite the opposite.
conversations before whether you can trust me or not, but I think I'm trustworthy in general, say to Kelly or Orieli.
Trust is a funny thing. It comes and it goes, depending on the person. At least those you've only just met. Yes, yes, exactly. For instance, she knows many of my deepest, darkest secrets. Whether I wanted to or not, so I have to trust her with them. Who, on the other hand, I probably won't share those with.
Maybe better off.
Not that it's anything personal, it's more of just I don't trust you quite like that yet.
As I've only shared you the one secret, and then the others is just. kind
You
of
already know
iffy
one of my greatest
right now.
secrets.
True.
Yes, so. At this point, I think you know a few anyways.
Secret theory crafting. It's not to cause a danger to anyone. I don't want to harm anyone unintentionally again.
Again.
Yes, well,
I feel like
sometimes
there's
it's
a good
not
story there.
necessarily about theories and whatnot. It's about who you say things to.
We'll probably explain it later.
Not out in public.
Probably be best to explain it so I can
No, I'd rather not
probably get some
explain
better
it out here.
understanding of what happened. Again, watch your pockets.
What? That's a nice shiny. What is that shiny?
Fuck off.
Shiny.
Touch
You
me,
fuck off.
and I will remove your hands. Touch any of my
You
goods,
know,
and I will
that's
remove your
bad.
head.
You have goods?
Anti-violence aura. I think
Oh, I'm full and
works on
aware.
them. But actually, if you guys haven't heard, yeah, these little bastards have stolen a lot from other people.
Already told you.
And-
Yes, but I would
Oh,
consider
Informed.
thievery of my personal equipment
Sorry.
as being
Keep that
an attack
tight.
on myself. So,
Well, lucky you then.
yes.
Well, if it helps with the incentive of finding things, a silver per bottle that was stolen from my tavern.
Oh, did they steal?
would consider
Yeah.
themselves an adventurer.
I wanted to try
They-
climbing you, but Grab thinks climbing you would hurt.
Give me back my
Probably would. You're smarter than most.
Who's actually going to these things? This is house. And stealing anything.
But he's fun.
I wasn't even carrying money on me.
Anyways,
I like how he thinks
well,
he
you
stole
seem
the
to
money,
have
even though I
lost
don't
some of
carry
your,
money on me.
Consider themselves
alcohol.
adventurers or at least combatants.
I had a lot saved up because I know because this
Depends on
place
what you
had
mean.
no way of producing. Oh my god, wine,
was referring to him.
whiskey,
That being being said,
Oh.
we are a bit peckish, if you wouldn't mind. Like,
have,
stop by.
somebody on your
We're
balcony.
making it this morning. Yes.
Oh, by all means. The tavern itself is still open.
It's a bit heavy
Feel like
for
we
you.
didn't take the food.
Fella, here.
Yes. Come on. Put it down.
You tried to steal money
Come on.
from me, but I don't carry money on me.
Yeah, okay, off you go, off you go.
All right.
Go ahead. We've already had a couple.
If you're looking for a spot to eat, I recommend by the pool.
Perfect time.
There's a lot of people calling my
Fair
name.
enough.
I have a
Oh, wait there.
Boiling oil might work.
Yeah.
Considering that there's already been reports that a few kobolds were thrown out the right food. I literally just saw one drag.
That's because the Archon's been, Archon gets
Don't even think about it.
of people that impose on his power, so...
One hand on each. The sword would be too heavy for them. Thought today was gonna be a calm day. No, it's not. It's gonna be very noisy because all of these hobgoblins jump sea. Can we get that Jabba Jabba to swallow them?
No. No. Now, where did she get off to? She's still...
And Julia is want me to go find her?
She'll figure it out.
Don't even think about it.
No. I'm not thinking about anything sketchy.
Guy's on fire.
Yes, he is on fire.
Leave. If you little bastards are here to steal more, then fuck off.
No.
I've had my
just
entire
walking
I've
around.
had my entire ale stock.
Walking around.
And nearly my entire ale reserve taken by those little bastards.
Anyway, luckily the food was not
Hopefully
touched,
not
and we do have
broken.
some alcohol in preserve. So, welcome to the
I
Paradise
won't be
Taverns.
needing
How can I
any
help
of
you?
your alcohol, however.
Fair enough.
Bit of a meal to start the day. Granted, I believe Miss Julia's lagging behind.
I can go find her.
Hey, yeah, this is
Bread and meat.
Would you
if
like me to
wouldn't
bring some
mind.
appetizers until she shows up?
Bread and meat. I'll
can shut her
order
step
for
and
her.
easily
I
find
know
her.
what she likes.
a little warble.
So,
like,
oh,
mainly
bread you said for now?
towards-
Okay.
Yes, bread and
bread
meat.
for her.
cobblestone.
Bread, meat, cheeses as well. Just standard platter.
That works.
Just the bread and meat. No need to get fancy.
All right, coming right up. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
You want me to go get her? I can.
No, that won't be necessary.
Sulfur has said I'm good at fetching people.
You know what? Fine then. Be my guest. Oh, look. You've done such a good job. There she is. What? Oh, is that really necessary?
Yes! I don't want to have to deal with these stupid hobgoblins. You
Just
better
tell them to
poke her with
fuck
my...
off and threaten them.
Are you in?
Julia, come on.
But our little friends are so.
Leave the fauna to itself. It'll sort itself out eventually.
No shiny.
Or die.
Yes, the unfortunate jewelry dealer got burgled for a lot of money. He was desperately looking
we go.
for adventurers.
Nice big platter, fresh bread, a little bit of butter for breading the butter, and a lovely range of meats, from salamis to ham, or freshly cooked ham, and so on and so forth. Anything else? Drinks?
No.
Water? Like we do serve non-alcoholic as well.
You have some juice.
Water
that
should
would
be
be fun.
fine.
Juice for you, water for you.
Water, please. Yes.
2 waters and juice coming right up.
I want to point out a extreme obvious, but does everyone wear black?
To everyone.
Not quite everyone, no. However, when you're working in very dark places most of the time, tends to help. Not to mention,
Yes.
easier to keep clean. If it gets stained or
Hmm.
whatever, not like you have to worry about it too much.
The
All you have
things
to
that
do
we
is
were.
worry about the smell.
The smell.
All right.
don't
We
smell?
got the juice for you and the 2 glasses of water. All right.
Thank you.
Relax and enjoy.
What do you mean the smell?
If you get too many stains on you, don't you get quite a stench on you from?
We clean our clothes like.
I would.
Bastards have taken
That's.
Of course. Do you think we're that unhygienic?
Alright.
I've been accumulating for the people on
If
the
anything,
island.
I like to think
So
of
if you
myself
can-
as
if
being
you-
quite
If you
clean.
can hunt down the little kobolds,
clean.
wrangle them, and
Sorry,
get
it's
them
just the way you
out of them
phrased
once
it
they've been
seemed
hiding
like
it.
you didn't.
No.
Because you would just
it just-
ignore all the stains that would
Sometimes you
appear.
can't wash the stains out. Of
I'm
course not.
sorry I misheard it. This happens.
Sounds good.
Goodness.
I'll go.
It's like
I
you've never
misinterpreted.
dealt with stained clothes
I got
before.
one by the entrance. A lot of them.
Yeah, if anything, people might have already been wrangling them up to drag them out to be like, where are they being stashed? So there's one little fucker's right there. Just saw a little fucker run past. There he is. Oh, it's done. So if you
But
can,
yes,
so if you can
for,
run and catch him, you just ran that
For the
way.
job, it's very useful.
Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Good happy hunting.
Like I
You'd
said,
rather be seen past.
yes, being in the dark.
Good to see you. Hope you're well.
Good to see you too. I've been better.
Oh, I've heard. I saw the note.
Makes it easier to stay
I've
hidden.
seen what the kobolds are doing.
Which more often than not is better than fighting things.
Do you?
I don't know where
Very
exactly
true.
they're hiding them, but they could be scattered them all around the island.
Deterrent over
So if you
prevention.
do see- that's why you gotta wrangle them and drag them to where they've been hiding it.
Better to avoid an unnecessary fight rather than,
that you bring back,
you know,
full or empty, 1 silver.
risk getting hurt.
It really helps out the
Good to
tavern.
me.
Especially when you're out in the field for multiple
I
days,
thought I saw one on the beach.
weeks, or
Well, you don't have to go for a swim. There's
however long
there's
is
a little-
necessary.
There's a little ferry system that's on. if
Sometimes
go
you
by
don't
the
know when
beach,
you'll be able to
find
make it back to a
boat that you can
settlement.
take across. They have little boats there for going back and forth to the island.
Oh,
Although
the water
from-
looks kind of nice, honestly. And it's a little
by all means,
hotter
go
here
for a
than
swim.
Aether.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just might.
Don't bother me, man.
I'll tell you if I find anything. Oh,
Please
I'm
and
sure
thank-
you don't want to go for a swim. Oh, there's one.
Rock.
Oh,
One of these rocks.
thank you,
One of
Brian.
Fucker. I'll go see what I can find.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, if it isn't tied down,
It's not gonna tie down for a while. Crazed creatures. They care about his coin and shiny.
they do seem to be very single and simple-minded.
They have some logic to their wanting all this gold. The kobolds or hobgoblins? They're kobolds. I get it mixed up.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Hobgoblins are taller. I gotta remember, hobgoblins are like the size of humans, but they have reddish skin, but they still got the pointy ears. Yeah, these are kobolds. I got my
Not in here.
creatures mixed up.
Yeah, I didn't see any running here. No, it's a good call.
I think they
Let's see which way you ran.
all pretty much fall under vermin.
They're sneaky little buggers, aren't they?
Hello.
They're fast.
Hello.
There he is.
Stop dying. Any of you missing 5 copper that the kobold stole?
Nope, I don't carry money on me.
I'm missing all of my money, Bryant.
How much was it?
All of it.
Was it
1,000
5
gold.
copper?
Fix that up.
1,000 gold.
I worked
found
hard
5
Fix
for
your,
it.
Hmm. You...
Hello.
Well, we
Things
found
are
one of the
loaded.
stashes. It was just 5 copper.
That's it?
And that's probably not mine.
It's probably one of the civilians that are around here. A lot of the townsfolk that live.
Probably. I probably have to. I'll give it to Nat. She probably knows whose. If I can find her. Any luck on your end?
No.
Hmm.
All the kobolds I've caught have had either just rocks or are being a distraction. So, no luck.
I don't think
A
I'm
little
going
bit.
to
You
get my
need to
money back.
learn
Are
to
they
speak
doing
a little
anything at the
kobold.
beach? I keep seeing a lot of them run that way towards the beach if they're stashing it.
Thank you.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Probably as close as they can to their island.
More than likely.
How would they get over here in the first place? I don't think they know how to operate a boat.
Swimming?
I've not seen a kobold swim in
Just
hundreds
because
of
you haven't
years.
seen it doesn't mean it can't be, you know, a thing.
Sorry if I'm a bit busy to help
You're
help refill anything.
dealing with something. How much do I owe you for all of this?
1 silver.
It's over. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll take the plates, cups. Glad you. Hope the food was tasty, and hope the hope the drinks were fresh.
Yes, a good start to my day.
Lovely.
And again, if you do need anything, we do serve lunch and dinner as well.
Of course.
Bring your
Thank you.
friends.
No, I did.
Well, I mean, obviously, but I mean, if you have more, bring more friends, more company, better company, right? So.
Quite the mighty ask
must
for
have
me,
been
at least.
Sorry, I'm
Busy.
not on my A game. Just all
Trying to
this.
find them.
Oh, the kobolds are stressing me out. And again, please, if you can find the ale that they took, I'd be really grateful. And pay us over per bottle you bring back. Really help me out. Because here's another thing to keep in mind: if I don't get the bottles back, that means I'm gonna have to you're gonna have to raise prices a little, so that way I can make up for the compensation of what was stolen. So if you like cheap food and you like cheap food, cheap drinks at tastiness. Oh God, I am not on my game today. Good tasting food, good tasting drinks. Please get back my booze so I can keep it that way. Yeah,
I suppose we could keep an eye out, couldn't we?
Thank you very much for that. Otherwise, have a good day.
They become too bothersome, we can give them the shakedown. I saw one give up quite a few coin. You turn them upside down and shake them vigorously.
I might have an idea. Suppose if one comes my way, I might have a little conversation with it.
Alright, let's see what happens.
They play baits.
What?
Oh, quite simple, right? They're very single-minded, so just mention money and they'll follow you.
They're being useful
Potentially.
to big boss.
A terrible idea.
They have shinies.
Possibly,
You could ask.
friend. I have a question for you.
Do you have shinies?
I do, actually, yes. Quite a few shinies that I'm willing to share with you if you can answer a question, and perhaps we can make a trade. How many bottles of alcohol did you and your friends steal from the local food store?
Not steal. We take for big boss.
You take for big boss, whatever. How many did you take?
Lots.
Lots.
I answer question. Now you give shinies.
No. I said, if you answer my question, maybe we can make a trade. I give you some shinies, were those bottles? Shinies for your big boss
But the bottles
in
for Big
exchange.
Boss.
The shinies could be for Big Boss.
It could be better.
I mean-
it could be very much so better for Big Boss.
Yes.
Oh,
Perhaps a
yes,
single
shinies.
gold piece. More than the little scraps and copper that you've been nicking off of people, isn't it?
Shouldn't get this already. This good shiny.
Oh.
You see that he's holding up a knife.
That's a knife, but
This
with
good shiny.
a single gold piece, you could buy multiple knives like that.
You could. You very well could do that if you had gold piece.
Mhm. So what do you
Shrimp
say?
not buy things. Shrimp collecting things for Big Boss.
Well, that's not very
Just
enterprising
like
of
trading, you give them the gold piece and they give you several more knives. Several more shinies.
you. Quite the collection you could have if you were willing to
But
be.
Shrimp could just get more knives.
Oh, but then you
That is
risk
a way
people
to get
taking
more
your
knives, though.
hands.
That would be easier than getting gold piece and getting the big shiny and then getting knives.
But what if you lost
Shrimp
your
just
hands
go
and then you
straight to
couldn't
getting
take
knives.
those?
Please don't cut the kobold's hands off.
You don't want to lose your hands.
Why would Shrimp lose hands?
People
Gold
don't
piece not
like it
chop
if
off
you do
hands.
things rudely.
Yes, and some of
Shrimp
us
not do
tend
things
to.
rudely.
That's why if you
Shrimp
If you
collecting
do
for
it
Big
through-
Boss is important.
if you
is
do
useful.
it when you give them shinies and you get shinies from giving, usually you won't lose anything.
Ah.
Also,
People
sometimes
very
some of
interested
us,
in-
rather than collecting shinies, like collecting hands.
That too, that too. There goes another one.
So
What
again,
a pity.
Not want to
would you
Big
be
Boss
interested
is-
in a
But Shrimp
trade?
not
Not
lose
yet.
hands yet. Shrimp do good
You
job.
haven't lost them yet, so you're doing good.
Exactly.
You
Yes.
have to do better
Yes.
though.
So Shrimp keep doing what Shrimp doing.
If they're not interested in coin, then they're
As
not
you
going to be
can-
interested in any kind of
As you can see,
rare
if you
gem.
look around right now,
like that
people are
big
not
purple one I
very
have.
pleased. Everybody's a little
Perhaps.
bit uppity about
giant
losing
emerald as
things. If people see you
That's because
taking
things
things,
not
they will
been
keep
given to Big
accusing
Boss
you.
yet.
They will keep
Once
accusing
things
you
get
like how
given
they
to
have
Big Boss, they understand. They understand the kobold's useful.
Yes, but therein,
been. You
Yes.
said Big
you could
Boss
very
live
easily
that
get more
way, right?
valuable shinies for your big boss.
Yes. Big Boss live in big house.
Chinese? What is Chinese?
Well, I
What shinies?
suggest a
Not
trade.
Wait.
Gold. for
What are you
your-
trading?
Archon?
Gold.
He said that their big boss lives
Golden
up there.
shinies.
How much? How many shinies?
No.
Oh, well,
Why aren't
We
you?
get
I'm
things for
interested
Big
in
Boss.
those bottles that were stolen from the local
Yes.
What
restaurant.
happened to your lucky shiny
The
coin?
alcohol.
Oh, I got a couple. But I don't steal. I only take. If it's left out, I take.
You
You
take.
take-
We have a
Yes,
bigger
yes,
Take
take,
lucky
take.
shiny
My
for
bad.
Big Boss.
Did not steal. I'm
We have a
willing to
bigger
trade
emergency.
gold for at least a few of them.
Shrimp good at finding.
Say maybe.
Good at finding shinies.
I have
Mm.
three.
We have
I
to
give
find
three.
the shiny
You give
shrimp.
shiny.
Shrimp
I
help
like we
find
figured
shinies
out-
for you.
That's not quite a
So
good
that you can
trade.
get shinies to Big Boss.
They're far more
I had
valuable.
3
than
for
that.
one. That seems like nice trade.
For their big boss.
No,
Big Boss
see,
lives
because
in
those
that
valuable
big house.
bottles
That's the Archon
worth more than that.
of the whole island.
So they're stealing
Oh,
for
so
the
you give me more gold and I give you
Doesn't seem
3.
like they would
Just
need
said that.
Sounds good to me. How much you give?
No,
common thieves to.
not
You
quite.
steal big shiny from the good kobold.
It wouldn't be from that.
Not quite. We've got
How much
things
you give for
backwards.
bottles? That's what you said, though.
I'll give you
Came and told us
for
to
5
stay
bottles,
from
single gold apiece.
Come on, it's okay. It wasn't him because I was looking at him.
Okay, I go grab bottles.
Bring me 5.
The Archon doesn't like all these kobolds being here. They're supposed to
Shrimp find lucky
Maybe-
shiny.
What?
Easier to get
If we
more.
were able to implement a culture where we put other items and
That's true.
this one, we could
Also, we could just steal in, rocks,
only change for the future can occur.
They know what gold is.
Trade.
and not have to worry
Throwing them
about.
all in the same place.
True.
One of them, so we can figure out where the stash is. That is what my
So,
sister and Harley are doing.
No.
A little one concerned that they're stealing for the Archon.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Stealing for the Archon.
I find very Yeah, they're saying the big man up top.
That's what the kobolds are saying. They're taking stuff for the big boss who lives in the big house. We know that as the Archon. I just heard there's a lot of people that have just taken the island and holding it for ransom against the kobolds. So we're just pretty much flipping sides here.
I lost my lucky shiny.
Kobolds are gonna live here, humans are gonna live on a tiny island. This is completely backwards. I'm going to Aether. I need to go check on things.
Might join us at this rate.
Mary's lucky shiny.
I don't have the mental
They said they have lucky shiny.
They said they had your island. They had your home. Shrek, they took over
I was gonna say, we should probably keep an eye on that person's face just in case the little ones go and steal more bottles from them. Instead of bringing the ones they've already stolen.
That's what I'm doing.
You know.
The pacifist guy.
If you want your
Lock things up.
island back, come back and we'll do negotiations.
This is
3 and 2.
3 and
I
2.
think we win.
Very well.
You give island back.
Mind grabbing some?
And lucky shiny. You take it
Where's shiny?
for big boss.
Where's other shiny?
Hold
You
up your
get-
hand. There you are. A single gold piece for your time.
You give all the stuff back.
Now, if you were to
and
bring
we'll
me
do
more, I might be interested, but we would need to establish a trade.
But that would also mean we'd be
Maybe.
able to find
I'll
the
get more.
coin, because then if the coin's with the island, we give all the stuff back.
You help
Then
me
they'll give
take.
us the
You
coin
help
back.
me.
I will
You help me
absolutely
take
help you
island
get
back
all
from
the
Kobolds?
items.
I've been
Absolutely, we have to get all the
tending to my
items.
store as there's been a
Give it back.
robbery, and
They're gonna try and take the island back. I'm gonna hurry back.
Are you
hurry back.
So,
on
he seems to have just wandered
fire
into...
element. Yes.
Friend, I have some more of your bottles, but he also seems to have wandered back in to steal more.
Oh, that motherfucker. Alright, well, still, I'll take this.
Yeah,
I'll
3.
take this.
Alright.
Julia!
Very much.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, you.
Yes, she's got 2 more for you.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, here's the silver that,
Well,
Have you seen any metal pieces like these before? Or anything like to it?
silver as promised.
Yeah,
Lot
some
of
back.
junk for
Store that in the bag of holding. Not making that mistake twice.
Maybe. I don't know what kind of metal is this.
Well, my jewelry back. That's good.
Lucky.
No,
So you can help. You can help get these little bastards to get my wine back, or get my freaking bottles back.
I'm not gonna put on the touch to negotiate for that.
before I got there.
Well, you could also talk to the others to see if maybe they'll trade something for those bottles, and you can bring them to me.
Alright, come back here. Boy, come back here.
They have one.
Shall they? I'll give these back.
You have stuff?
I do.
Ooh.
I have not.
Wait.
Oh, he's gone that way.
How's the kobold hunting going, Miss Amity?
Miss.
Oh, I can't hunt them. They're forbidding it. Yes.
She's gonna pull a metal plate. Have you seen any of these wash up on shore by chance?
What is that?
Oh no.
Don't know what that is.
Metal plating?
It looks like armor, I guess. I don't know what that is.
It's like a big flat piece.
But if you ignore the fact that expecting the kobolds to steal, and now they've stolen them and scattered them
was
across
the
the
biggest
island.
city I've ever
So,
been to.
Julian, you do live here.
Yep.
So, I was
More of your
able
bottles.
to get one of these stashes.
Thank you very much. Bag of holding, bag of
I
holding.
think that was a joint headache.
2 more silver.
Oh,
Have
thanks.
stolen
Thank you very much.
out of my money.
Maybe the gods are
Every bottle helps. Sorry, Brent. What'd you say?
Do you know anybody who's missing 5 copper?
Another way we could do it is just start looking, see where they're taking it. They seem
Probably the potion seller. Where the heck's that one? Because he said he got his coin stolen too.
Grab my mana
That he had,
crystal.
well, I only got 5 copper
What's
in that
he?
one stash. I was able to get Michael's jewelry back.
What about them ancient coins?
I don't think we should kill them all.
One bag.
Maybe just one, and maybe they'll start giving up their stuff.
They're not shiny.
Well, if you find
The concern is
maybe
that
give
they're
this to
doing
Nat if
something
you can.
for the
They
Archon.
look to be something like a stone.
Holds up a.
Well, from the sound of it, they've unseated the Archon and put someone else in place and moved the Archon to some tiny island.
Make a short contract with a kobold in order to get.
The story that they're telling is quite bizarre.
Spot.
It was Dusk saying that they're
I'll give this back to one of my
we're
daughters.
trading spaces or something. Flipping the table, she said.
Thank you. Oh, hey, hon, welcome back.
I keep
I don't
seeing
know.
them go this way.
Hey, yeah, sorry about that.
That's
Good news, we got 3 bottles.
Yeah.
3 bottles back. That's good.
Otherwise, we could
Yeah, we got
bake
3.
it for a while.
By this lovely girl.
Sometimes
Avoid having our shit stolen.
Oh, that is a good question.
Yeah.
They took a lot.
Do you know
so there's
Archon? Have you met them?
They took a lot, hon. I have to go through my paperwork to get an exact number.
And they...
They haven't been hiding this stuff here.
Hon,
They're hiding
do what
it
you
around
can.
here.
Not friend.
I believe in you. You can get my booze back. I gotta keep around because I take my eyes off them for a
It's a
second.
nice day. The weather's nice. I like to swim. I'm kind of aquatic.
I guess the
don't know if
kobolds
you've
have a
noticed.
lot of problems. This is just a new problem.
Fair. Oh, that's fair.
I was able to figure out who their big boss is.
Hi.
Oh.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm eavesdropping.
I don't know, you just sort of pointed at me. Suddenly
No.
like, oh, I know the answer to something you didn't ask.
Oh. No. Just remembered something.
Oh. Well, congratulations. Very good.
Yeah, Julian lost all of his booze, so I'm sure they have plenty to talk
What?
about.
Bad news. Their boss is the mayor.
Nothing?
Booze, jewelry, gold,
Move
coins,
along.
mana crystals. They
They'll
stole
be
all
taking
sorts of
it to
stuff.
him in 2 days, but
Getting the booze back. I'm giving a bottle, I'm giving a silver per
yeah,
bottle.
the big
So you wouldn't happen to have anything shiny on you that this kobold might, trade for the location of his other shinies, would he?
By the way,
Would you?
there was nothing.
Shot. I was hoping to see the dwarf get carried away by a tenet or so.
Suppose that would be rather funny.
But if they were to somehow go into my bag of holding and reach for something that they don't know what to reach for, then it'd be kind of a shame.
Well, what shall we do?
I do have shinies, but they're locked away.
Advice. Look around.
But do you have anything shiny? Oh wait.
Try to go find Miss Kathy.
I
She's
guess
headed to
kobold
Aether this
hunting
morning.
is off the...
Right, maybe. How about...
We could try there.
No harm.
Dusk said that she didn't want to deal with this and was heading there also, but...
You could.
Tell him, let's give him something.
I know, but...
This is the question of, which do you prefer, kobolds or cactuses? Cactus, the little green plants with the prickly parts.
I haven't seen those in a while.
You ask him to take you, and you give it.
Mm.
Look out behind you.
Oh, there yesterday, hugging people evidently.
It's not like they can hurt you.
The other townspeople are fairly concerned, so...
Kobolds have a way with things.
Sometimes foot girls are idiots. Oh.
I was thinking of going into the ocean looking for clams. I always
Shall we?
Maybe one of them has a pearl.
Let's go, yes.
We should have enough chargers for us to get back on our way. Goodness. Goodness me, oh my. What am I to do? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Got a tracking spell on it, I'm sure you will. But maybe we could do it on something a little less important to you. Problem is what?
I mean,
Excuse me. Perhaps might one of you be willing to assist us with setting the nexus to Aether, would you?
I mean, we could turn into the tavern.
Oh, yeah, I can help with that.
I would appreciate it.
Somebody can come pick it up.
They want to travel to Aether.
I
Yes.
can give it to Julian, and Julian might know who's missing it.
I should be able to help you with that.
You wouldn't mind.
I've been there
The
plenty
two
of
of
times.
us need to go there.
Yes.
Hey, we found something that got stolen.
Right, let me just do that.
Sewing kit. There might be more things in those hay barrels over there.
You should be able to travel there while I'm kind of got it in my head here.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Thank you.
Best of luck, you two. Of course.
Yes, thank you.
Easy peasy.
Did that use up a charge, or did
Nope.
it count as them sending us?
No, they sent us, not us.
Nice. Fantastic. I wanted to I could have created a gem for them. Better creativity.
Could have. A gem that doesn't last.
And think about the expression on their face when they. Exactly. That's definitely great.
Huh? I need more water. Maybe a throat lozenge, because holy shit, my throat is kind of spicy right now. I think it's my allergies bothering me. Oh my goodness.
Wow. The infestation threats.
Oh, hi. No, I just crashed. And, I horribly
no.
crashed, so I came here.
Oh, no,
It wasn't I
don't crash.
crashed, it's my mic stopped working, so I had to restart everything. I have some other character stuff I have to do today.
Hey, Soda.
I get
Bye,
this
Soda.
done.
Were you following us that entire time?
No, I literally just got on because it's like 95 degrees in my room and I'm actively dying.
Ah. I hope you're having a good
You have to
dying.
actively stop during that.
Yeah.
That too.
But
It's
until
not
you
bad.
do stop,
I also
I hope
inhaled a
you have a
bunch
good
of
die.
river water yesterday, so I might die from that.
What the fuck did you do that for?
Well, we were rafting, and I jumped out, and then went to get back in the boat, and that drug my head underneath water, so it went all up my nose and through my sinus and down my throat.
Oh,
so
I have a story you might find funny.
it's time to get that brain-eating, that brain-eating amoeba, or whatever it is. So I'll just die in like a week. See you later, buddy.
Yeah.
The best way to kill
When I
this
went
kid.
water
No,
skiing
it is.
with my fam, you fucking they didn't tell me to let go when you lose your skis, so I was just holding on for dear life, going being dragged.
Gunny, where is Gunny?
Oh god, I'm dying. Oh. Yeah, being dragged across the lake was.
Yeah, it was a good trip.
Nice. Alright. Ready?
We didn't go off of a place that we
Got
call the
a
shelf,
throat
which
loss
kills
and-
like 3 people a year, so I cry.
Alright, let's go boom.
Alright.
Oh my god, that bitch is covered in blood. Oh my god.
What happened to you?
At least it matches her hair.
Alright, ready? And a 3.
I am ready.
And a 2. And a 1.
There it is.
Well, that worked.
Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Trouble.
Or stay out of.
Didn't realize we were intending on causing trouble today.
Well, from the sounds of it, trouble tends to find the people around us.
So the only
seems quite often
solution
that
then
most
is
of the people
to
around-
not be around anyone? Find that agreeable.
That would get rather boring, though.
I mean, I'd still have you.
This is true, but I don't know how to make the bread that they make. And now that I'm hooked on that, that would be rather tragic.
I suppose it would be a bit sad. I do like the bread.
Hey, you could become hermits. Make a hovel somewhere and come to town every now and then for a basket of bread.
You know, from experience, it's not particularly bad. Just get everyone coming and pestering you every 5 minutes.
True. Does seem like a place that they would be able to find us.
More like, oh, Amity, when are you coming home? You should come home and see everyone. Everyone's worried about you. You should come home and have a proper meal. No thanks. I'll stay here. Leave me alone and stop apologizing for everything they didn't do. Sorry. Shouldn't have said that.
It worries me when you drift off like that.
I guess it's just different here.
It's
easier to forget. Like starting a new life.
Yeah.
In a manner of speaking, anyways. No, no, I think about it.
You can take him too.
Does she know about the...
Because I need money. Your choice, not mine.
Kick his
ass
and take his back.
That's right.
I need.
I mean, at least in Lockport, I mean, I don't see any
You should go
boards or
take on the fake
postings.
court single-handedly. I bet you could do
You
it.
made it. I don't know how you made it.
Needs money to make me a shop.
Oh.
Wait,
The wonderful
just
magic of
curious.
coercion.
Well, you know, it's yes, but
Amulet.
I have to bring my own stuff in.
Or
What
coercion.
the fuck is that? On your hand.
You know what I mean?
I have a new spell too. You want to see it?
That is something I don't know how to
I have
fix.
to remember what it is, because I know it involves.
It's okay, I blinked
It's
really
fixed.
hard. There we go, I blinked.
Abra.
Much better.
Something.
Anyways. Is it still there?
Just had to make sure.
The answer is yes. And with the kind of people that are standing over there, we probably don't want to be near her either.
Oh, cause oh right. As soon as I arrived here, Shadow Wizard Money Gang is back again, and the Warden is also here. And also, if you two are here,
Who is the
Warden?
Warden?
But
Who is the warden?
he.
And also, why is
Forgot
no
how
one turned you
Kelly
in?
put
That's
it.
500 gold, which, mind you, I find that to be insulting
Money is nothing apparently. Oh, you think I'm worth more? I'm flattered.
Naturally.
He has no legal protection. Thank you.
Anyways,
The Warden handles any magic-related things and non-Aether related things.
What the fuck is that supposed to
Like,
mean?
he's a lot. He's stronger than the college.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Stronger than the college, right?
So, yeah. And I would recommend if you have your hiding or. What's your
So is the Archist of Magus, or...
He's a freaking dragon, that's for one. So he's not a human or anything like.
Alright, so he's a monster, I see.
He's a friendly monster, at least to us who live in Aether.
This will work for now.
Yes. Unless he already knows, and then he's not paying attention. He's not caring.
Oh, I saw the Why, thank you. Was he the tall, dark one? With the three
Very
knights?
big shiny.
No,
He's
I saw
very
very
shiny.
dark.
Maybe those over there?
He's
Um,
got
Wait, no, that's the one from
There
last
you go.
time.
I think
You should
those
probably
are
go
the
that way
knights.
and not be seen talking to us.
Why?
Because
You're
I already
worth
talked to you on a
money.
daily basis.
I'm always worth money because it's my own damn court that doesn't take no for an answer.
Not my problem.
Wait, if it's a...
What are they doing?
So cute.
Is it Miyako that's harassing the man, or is it's probably Miyako?
Who are you?
Well, Sergeant, here's hoping they took our work seriously.
Even flinch at the sound of the knights coming up behind her.
Don't know who that is.
Okay.
Is that the one from yesterday?
No. When I say you shouldn't be seen talking to us, there's a spooky man. A noble.
Ah, that man.
Yeah.
Oh, from the thing.
No. Push. We don't talk about
Right.
that either. Anyways, when there are scary people like that around, maybe, be a little more concerned about the fact that you're worth money to some of these people, and not all of them are going to be as kind and friendly as us. I realize that's a stretch coming from me.
No, it's quite apt from coming from you. Quite used to it at this point.
I just sort of assumed you. But never mind.
I mean, we could get to that other story, and maybe that secret comes out of the bag, and it's a safety concern, which it might be.
There's now two watching
Considering
them.
I mean,
what I
it's
heard from
more like
Sean,
he's
but,
just a big, scary nobleman who's
He's a big.
got a bunch of
He's a nobleman.
men in full plate armor walking around with him. Generally speaking, from experience, you don't fuck with that.
Just walking away.
Yeah, cause stop.
I swear that cat.
Red, handle your cat.
Go deal with who of your
Handle your cat.
What?
I'm guessing use of magic within yourself is quite.
Green-haired one disappeared.
Yes, they did. Impressive.
Mm.
Cute though.
Alright, well they're leaving, so you could probably dispel unless you want to keep that up for a bit.
At least for now, until I find this.
The brown suits you.
Funny. Thanks. The funny dragon.
There aren't many around, so.
Oh yeah, the warden, but I haven't seen him unless he's by training.
I'm gonna look for him.
Spread again.
Alright, we're looking for warden. Let's see how big and scary he is. He's just very colorful. We had nice conversations about different illegal magic types. I see sulfur over there by the stones.
Oh, is this silver?
Oh, really?
Yes, that's sulfur. They're always very colorful, local acting archmage.
She's the magistrate.
Acting magistrate, that's the one I was looking for, not
Yes.
archmage. Because they're not an archmage, they're a hag.
Excuse me.
Don't die.
Not yet.
Yes, definitely not yet. Probably of
Not
old
on my
age.
watch.
Slowest way to go.
I've seen her try a lot harder at dying than this. So.
Oh, there's Doctor.
No, fuck off. I don't try to die.
Doctor came back from the Beholder mission, and so did Ruva, but he's currently bedridden in the medical.
Well,
Look,
she's
you
been more
know-
death prone than this.
Look, you know those moves are cool.
What?
I can't complain.
Called style.
I cannot cast stones.
Looks like everyone normal is here. Could ask doctor.
Everyone's normal.
Normal's a bit of a
What a
stretch
relative
for these
term.
people.
Also true. Oh, he was there.
Hmm.
Who's the royalty? Is Rhea being knighted?
Don't know. Oh, Miss Kelly. She was hiding behind
Oh,
a
and there's
dress.
Kelly. This is a very large dress.
Yes.
Might fit 2 or 3 Kellys in that dress.
I'm pretty sure if she were to, duck down, she could probably actually fit under there.
There's a monster, a tall fellow, and a small, scary person.
What the fuck?
I'm going to
Alright, we're
stand to
gonna
the side.
step to the side.
Bring him over there so it doesn't alarm people.
Gunning, this way.
Right.
No, I know.
I see the evening's entertainment is here.
I told him not to bring him here.
Hey, green-haired person over there. If you were looking for them.
I wasn't looking for them.
In the bush.
No, it's just...
Oh,
Hello.
Yes. Noticed they disappeared very fast.
Did you need something, or were you just looking because you think I'm beautiful?
Don't answer that question. My client doesn't need to answer that
Absolutely.
Don't answer that question.
Word
Well,
escape. Radiant.
If
That
I
is
will
the
be
word.
so bold, I would say yes. But 2, I am curious of what kind of creatures are being brought in here, other than that one.
I don't believe there is any other creatures here. Aside from that beast. Do give it a pet. I'm sure it'll not bite.
He's probably taking the Shadow Wizard money gain to the prison at the moment. Prison tower. Anyway.
Pretty one's gone.
Soldier?
Oh yes, beware of flying cabbage, by the way.
A medical checkup if you would indulge us, please.
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
Cabbage that is flying.
No. He's already being...
Is it Carrot up to his own tricks?
away. Also, no, idiots with cabbages. Same one that was pestering John a while back. I threatened to kill him. And he ran. It was kind of funny.
Pestering John, what? Alright, now what is Julia doing?
Tutu, love you, babe.
Oh, the beast. Is it your quarry? Do you wish to take it down? No. Be a rather fantastic fight. Oh, I didn't tie it down, so it's Is it your friend?
And they're gone.
He doesn't bite, he's just not used to being this size.
Oh. Right, a little pet of yours that you've
And they're very
Imagine-
scared. I think they just have extreme anxiety, Julia. We can just
Yes, I've made him a bit smaller for Aether.
and they're gone again.
I think he enjoys the size.
Well, hopefully I did not disappoint him by not flinching.
And then Amity went
He's a bit hungry.
to the Shadow Realm again.
I see. Have you ever been to the Shadow Realm? It's rather nice. It's usually in corners and under trees.
No, I haven't been to the Shadow Realm myself. More of a dark user myself
Come
with
along.
my magics.
We'll go get you that snack.
The shadow's rather dark.
Yes, I do tend to stick to the shadows, and the main spell I've been practicing using is called Shadow Step. Which technically puts me into the shadows, but not the same.
Well, obviously.
Stop. No, it's not. You can't stop. It's just I just have to get used to that.
How long has she known you?
Shortly after I got here.
It's still hard to get. It's still hard to get used to the whole paint something over. What was that again? I don't remember. Your whole mind tricks.
Imagine to keep that down, by the way.
Yeah, she's
Stepping into the shadow realm is funny. But,
it's quite simple,
right.
easy.
Well, when you find that your life depends upon it, you'll get used to it rather quickly.
Ah, there goes one.
One what?
Shadow Wizard money gang.
No, it's okay.
Can I help you, miss?
No. No, you can't.
I need to. I'm sure you have weird fantasies, but we're not going on that. Hands. Thank you. Don't you dare slow turn it. You slow turned at me. How dare you?
And what,
did a
Miss
medium turn.
Dusk, do you mean by that? Don't touch me.
I just did.
Oh, to be young and stupid again.
It's a pity when the young die so early.
Well, it's part of the natural order.
Oh, there he is. There's the behind you. Behind you.
Oh, there's the shiny warden.
Yes, he's the warden of the Tower of Purgation, which is a wizard prison tower. I just overheard that from Kelly.
I like it already.
Good thing I'm not a wizard.
So
They
anything
have a
like
special prison.
anything no, it's just anything
This
illegal
can take me
in
somewhere
Aether
fucking. I'd
is-
be anywhere other than wherever that dragon is.
I don't believe we have the
I see his
authorities there, unfortunately. This is a very strange predicament. I didn't anticipate this happening. So it's...
Walk around the corner.
Yes, so the...
He just
God damn it.
let him go.
Ah, the... Ooh, okay. We should probably...
I really don't want anything to do with the warden. There he is!
The big and shiny dragon. You can't miss him.
Right, why are you so fearful?
Yes, crap. Let go of me. Let go.
And he's quite the sight.
That's the warden.
That's the warden.
Right.
I apologize. I may not know who you are, and I'm just... As a mage that goes to the college, one of our biggest fears, besides being failures, is doing something so wrong and dastardly that the warden himself will show up and bring you to the Tower of Purgation.
Ah, yes. We have something similar where we come from, but regardless, you are correct. We've not properly introduced ourselves. My apologies for that. Greetings to you, my lady. I am Sir Antaurus Rundower. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, well, if we're putting our proper titles, then I guess I should put mine in. Lady Tales Turner. Historian for the College of Magi. It's a pleasure to make both of your acquaintances.
As well, Lady Tales Turner. We apologize if we seem a bit out out of sorts. We have just arrived here, our first day here, and trying to get used to the place, as it were.
It can be quite interesting, to say the least, along the lines of stuff like this, for instance. Or a random scandalous moment where royalty themselves hand their son a holy artifact.
Well, as long as all things are taken in stride and no one is being harmed, then nothing wrong with being jovial and random in nature, I suppose.
Script of your abilities.
And the warden knows I'm wanted as well. And he's not doing anything because it's not his concern. The warden handles anything magical related. This is a Fey court. They just bring order within magic's realms. I'm not gonna go into hiding just because I'm wanted.
He picked him up post. RB.
One of those, like a magical focus.
Keeping an eye on Miss Kelly.
What the fuck did you do to me, man?
I like this
I
does
took
even
away your
listen.
connection to the Wii.
Why? What did she say now?
We will not be casting spells anytime
She just grabbed some, albeit it was a mage, but some random mage and dragged them over to the warden.
Like hell I won't.
I happened to be who they were looking for.
Fireball!
Apparently casting
Oh man. Come on!
illegal spells. Forbidden spells.
Then they deserve what's coming to them. Probably a danger. So, wait, I need to keep an eye on her. Not sure who these people are. He's talking to. I need to get back.
Is he the one that casted to test torsion?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what is that? What did you just testicular torsion? It's a spell.
Test designer or not, you will not.
It's a spell?
As most mages know, mana is stored in the balls.
What?
Okay,
Anyways, is he the one that tried to cast a nuke in the Shadow Realm?
A nuke?
Oh, he's a really bad one.
A nuke?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is, certainly much more exciting than I originally, imagined it would be. Well, assuming that is, a proper, carrying out of justice, we probably should request this. Lady Tailspinner, yes.
Yes, it is very much so.
Just, I'm sure they're just trying to be friendly. My opponent.
Oh, excuse me. I just have a message from Miss Kelly here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For me, yeah. Oh, okay.
Once you're done.
I've come to collect you.
Everyone's appearing in thin air.
No, you're already.
You're quite a popular woman here, aren't
The
you?
sorcerer sent me to collect them.
Lady Tailspinner?
More than one person. Did I scare you?
I didn't see you at the dinner.
We probably went on different paths.
Do you hear that?
Hold on. Joel made me go collect
Sounds like someone was moving around in here.
Why is everybody wanting to bloody collect me? What did I do now? Because you have a mage trial. Oh god. Yes, mage. I'm a mage. Bloody hell, I forgot that was mage.
She's at the healer's
Are you going to that place too? Have you done something?
No, it's trials are different. It's a learning experience. Like from student to teacher type thing.
Very well.
Don't poke me.
would it be all right to perhaps sit in sort of thing, or is it something that is secretive in nature?
I'm sure we should be able to. No problem at all. Good heavens, everyone's bloody scaring me. This is the third time I've almost...
It is a bit... Just be careful when coming up behind somebody. You never know when they might just, you know... Yeah, like that. But yeah, so yeah.
Are you...
Interesting. Okay, come along.
Lord Husband Jay used to bloody scare me after death.
Oh, it's Kelly.
Hello.
Kelly, do you want a curry bun?
I would love some food right now, actually. Please, Charlotte. That would be...
No,
most
not
appreciated.
like...
It's probably
Not
better
like
you come here because I'm
that.
standing on this chair precariously.
Understood.
Kelly,
Thank you.
as you grab this
Yes.
curry bun, you see that it is immaculate, delicious, and it smells of spices that you don't recognize. And as you eat it, you are used to the cold wind of Aether blowing because of an island in the astral sea. Oddly enough, you don't feel the wind anymore. Your body is warm.
Pardon, miss.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a member of this guild that occupies this building?
Yeah.
Yet.
That's the most important word. Yet. He hasn't killed anyone yet.
It's a foolproof plan.
What if he goes inside a building and then it happens that that building doesn't...
Sir Wilkins, Sir Wilkins.
The arm obliterator.
I could make his knees into his elbows.
needs work.
I could make arm annihilator.
Probably should have that.
Right. Chat roll me a d20, please.
Vexana said something about he's studying, apparently.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm actually sweating in my room. This gives me a quick moment. So, I rolled a 5.
Let's not leap judgment.
But this is where we're gonna make this a little fun for you. A little bit more fun.
Again, you don't need to be calling people names. That's very unfair.
Sudden big individual
Trying that you would normally look. However, you
Oh, he
stuck
attacked you. Okay, see, that's different.
Because they ordered him. Yes.
Okay, you should have led with that. That's more understandable. Oh.
I am changing. I just have the frame rate of a teaspoon. What is that? What's pinching my ass? Oh, hi, honey.
What a strange magical ritual being performed.
What the fuck? What have I just walked up on?
Sir Wilkin, please don't die.
Miss
It's
Kelly,
your
what
first
are you
day.
doing?
Let's not do that.
I'm telling this person back. This lot.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think
Why?
you should leave him be.
No. If it's a person, they should return to their original form.
That's a person. Wait, that's a...
It may be. Magic is very extensive, Sir Wilkin.
Keep them how they were.
I see.
Small.
Oh, never mind.
Ah, see, there you are.
I was about to say that wasn't much of a change, but it
Holy
was.
Mongols!
Oh, yes. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
I'm not worried about it. Yes, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it.
She always finds this. Seems like every corner she turns, something like that happens.
Man, do you know how hard it is to get a volunteered blood every day.
Better than the kobolds.
Not that hard, actually. I'm not gonna.
People,
Get off me!
people are often willing to give people
I'm not
up their
biting.
blood, you know, I could probably just go
Am I amusing to you?
Ask for a vial of blood. I mean, like, sulfur's
A
covered.
rhetorical question.
Just like spray it.
You see, something tells me if I drink that blood, it wouldn't end.
Like, that's the case with half the freaks here.
Rhetorical question, the one that Don asked.
No, the one that asked the question. Do I look like a freak to you?
Oh, I see.
Do I seem like a freak?
Can you
Maybe a little.
control your fun here?
Hmm.
No. Precious shin me.
Less of how they look and more of how they're acting.
Fair enough. It could be that.
Right.
Oh, good. Come on.
Zick his shin.
Yeah.
Hey, no, hey, we're not good.
Just his shin. Just his shin.
No,
Can be as simple as a little light spell. I don't want you to try to impress me. That's not the goal today, okay?
Alright.
Alright. Name me one of the two things a mage can use to help his focus and casting.
One of them being a wand. You can use that for almost similar to that of conduits. And another thing can be an
Excuse me, I
orb
just
or
need
a jewel.
to sneak by here.
What is the terminology we use to call those?
Yeah, let's go take a seat.
Usually arcane focuses.
Goodness.
Correct.
Okay.
There's a lot of people in here. I'm getting very nervous.
Right, if you're not treating someone... I know there's some people who are here for a class. Just want to make sure if you're going to use my building, for whatever yours is.
I know, so Wilkin.
If people
Yes,
need...
to move at the moment.
Pardon us.
Okay.
I
Just keep
apologize.
in mind... Alright, yeah, I will be carving up a ginormous piece on the side of the house stove for cooking. You're having some because you're using my house.
Sure. I do not mind.
Well, it's a date. Come on. Have fun with that.
Curiosity about custom.
Alright.
Oh, honey,
Alright.
if only you knew. Anyway.
We both saw the same thing back then, did we not?
Alright, where's my saw?
Alright. Second question. Name me one creature from the air elemental plane.
Just how...
Monster Manual is still one that I'm still reading through. I only got to Earth Elementals.
Since you were both in my home.
Oh, there's always a Genasi that tend to live in the plains, regardless, so an air Genasi. Oh, just another one.
Everyone's having issues.
Do you know the specific terminology of an air genasi?
Anyway. You two were both in my home.
Or at least
usually...
If you needed something.
is biological parent.
Usually, a Genasi or an air Genasi, one of their parents is that of an elemental. Usually that, considered that of a genie, depending on which version it would be.
Of course, we do not wish to be seen as intruders.
Correct. The full answer for directly elemental genie would be just a djinn. The fire one being an ifrit.
So Antares Arundel.
The water one being a marine, and I have a bit of fuzzy mind on the earth one, but you get the gist of it. But yes, you passed the second question. What? Jesus Christ, I cannot speak. The wounds are really eating me. What historical moment has brought magic in this world, splitting and cracking everything around, making the world that we know now today?
Take this saw now to carve up a piece for meat.
Of course. Pleasure to meet you, Doctor.
My historical moment.
Oh, that's quite nice.
You mean what created
The name
ley
of the event.
lines?
Yes.
Doctor.
Yes, it's the sound of a saw going through flesh.
Sounded like it.
Sorry, thought I heard someone say my name.
It's fine.
My apologies.
You can say it if you wanna.
You know, I think it's just my nerves getting to me right now. Or maybe it's because I know there's so many eyes on me.
Breathe, Miss Kelly.
Sir.
Sir.
Not enough for this.
Goodness me, my mind is going blank.
Knowing your character, I can roll something for you, and that'd be a clue I can give you.
Justice system.
Because
That would be
I know
amazing.
you're an historian.
Different levels,
Yeah.
different departments.
You just caught me at a moment where I'm like, oh,
I do not
I can't think.
Is this? It's nearly the same term we use when we say an armor is broke. It started with a S.
I heard about something else, but they got screamed at. Banned.
Oh my god, I know this word. It's really at the tip of my tongue. This is gonna kill me. This is going to actually kill me.
S-U-N.
Nice from the Healers Guild.
The Sundering.
There we go.
Bloody hell,
Correct.
Come on.
So words that I
Is
was
she were to
just saying
die?
yesterday talking
Or the Healers Guild?
I don't think she's
Funny
going to
you
die here.
managed
She's
to pass
taking a
the
test.
theoretical question
I-
to the historic question.
I know.
You block.
I know. It's because I get nervous with that.
It's just fun to take things literally at times.
Amity,
Yes, dear.
I think our friend, the one that is having issues and needs help. The antlers.
Yes. What about them?
They're asking for help right now in my head, and they want you.
Hmm.
Why is everyone tearing just in front of us?
Do you owe them anything?
No, I don't really owe them anything.
I'm just letting you know I don't know where at this moment.
Excuse me,
It's why my
Ew,
brain is
never mind.
Fuck off, trash.
gross. Oh, anyways, let's continue.
I'll take a look around, Miss
Now
Kelly,
that
see if
the
I can get them to
traitor
quiet
or
down.
question has passed, the practical exam.
I say boisterous the last time
I
I was
want
alive.
2 spells from you that you can cast. It can be anything. Just show me how practical and how you work on the basic.
Alright.
Anything.
You're out.
Everyone's very kind, though.
Show yourself. Come on.
You would see a light spell.
Come on, branches.
I didn't see or hear them on the other side, so.
My hope is that she was nearby.
Oh hey, did the Lockport situation get settled?
No idea.
Dear.
Oh.
That's why I work
We may
here.
have accidentally caused the Cobalt War, but it is okay.
Oh, that's most unfortunate.
Oh, it's... Amongst the kobolds, that'd be rather entertaining.
Hold on. Okay, can you settle an
In
argument
fact,
for
I don't
us?
know who's.
Perhaps.
Do children have nutritional value?
All things have a nutritional value if you're brave enough.
See? I fucking told you.
I didn't say that it was healthy for you, though. That was an argument.
You said it had no nutritional value and you couldn't eat kids.
All right, well,
That
fair, I
being
did say
said,
that.
most people
Fair,
tend to
I
go
said that.
crazy
Listen,
when
no, I
they
can eat
resort
kids.
to cannibalism, so I wouldn't.
Well, it's not cannibalism because I'm not a kid.
You realize what a child is? It is not like a species, right?
Well, it's like a little person and they get bigger, but they're not little anymore, so they're big.
Yes, but that's not a species. Not a people. A child,
I
offspring.
mean, a species and a people are two entirely different things, because then you're getting like socio-culture norms.
So I don't know why you would conflate the two, but I mean, I don't know why you can't eat a kid. It's not you. You're not a kid.
Are you saying a calf is not a cow?
No, it's a calf. That's why, like, veal is separate.
Making me hungry.
You're saying a calf is not a
Or
very
that
small
a
cow?
chick is not a
Well,
chicken.
are you saying that veal is the same as beef? That if you ordered
That is
beef and you
correct.
got veal, you wouldn't be surprised?
I should be quite pleased.
I would as well. But it's different.
Yes.
If veal is not beef,
You're
it's not
right, because
necessarily the
cannibalism
same.
is wrong and eating cow is not.
I never said
Don't
it was
ask me.
right. I just said it had nutritional value because the vampire is pedantic.
I feel like we're going in a pedantic circle.
More than likely. I've already tuned out. We've answered your
Go back to the
question. Go
triangle
back to your
dimension.
friend.
Okay. Bye.
What a waste. Just walk, you fucking lazy wizards. Mages. Infuriating. Alright. Brambos, if you're out here, fucking show yourself. Need help.
Alright. So as you know, it will be 3 theoretical
Oh,
questions
for
and 2 practical spells.
They follow us here. Actually don't know how they get around.
And they asked for use for... Oh, maybe it's because I'm following along. Do you want to go try it by yourself to see if they don't want to show around me?
Maybe.
Up to you.
Miss Kelly, did they say where they were? Or are they being stubborn?
They said a moment of clarity. It's all, you know how they talk. It's all riddles.
Stick with you. Alright.
First question passed.
I'll keep looking. Maybe they'll show themselves eventually. I have no idea where they are.
There are 2 things to help a mage casting spells. Name me one of those 2 things.
Maybe we can try scrying.
I have no idea how to do that.
Hold on. I can do it.
I'm short of grabbing a hold of your mind and, I don't know, shaking to see if they come loose. Like fucking lint.
Maybe we can make this a little bit more easier for you as well, because I'm feeling pulled all over the place right now and feeling quite dizzy from it. I'm going to attempt to scry. If you want to do that thing that you did when you talked to her, maybe it might help.
Let's just try these first. No magic. Just breathe and let me in, alright?
Alright.
Right. Is there a soda soap around here? I don't know.
There is a soda soap around here.
Soap, can she hear your voice in there rattling around?
With a 14, you sense a psionic connection, but it's incredibly weak. Nothing like what you sensed beforehand when it was tormenting her.
Alright.
And through that, you get a glimpse of a significant amount of green. Doesn't look like vegetation.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I had a really big thing earlier that my manner's a little weak.
Just
what did you see?
a lot of
Really?
green, actually. I think I know where though. You take care of your tests. Focus on that.
I passed.
You did?
I passed, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So now I am no longer considered a novice when it comes to my spellcasting.
What do you consider then?
You've been a novice.
Adept. Yes, but my
Magi adept. All right.
Bas-
Well, you deal
Yes.
with your whatever those men are.
I don't know what they are. They just wanted to talk to me.
No. Be careful with that. Anybody who wants to talk to you probably wants something. Anyways. Come on, Brambles. Better be down here, otherwise I have no fucking clue where you've gotten yourself stuck.
Druid. The moon circle. Tana Minot. Watch Druid. Circle. Tana Minot. Watch Druid. Circle. Found me.
Yes.
How did you do it?
I took a look at what you were doing inside of her head, so, easy. I saw a bunch of green. Figured you had to at least be close, even if you were feeling a bit weak. What's going on? You're in here muttering to yourself and pestering Miss Kelly while she's trying to prove herself to the college.
It works.
What works?
No, you can't come back in. This place works.
What do you mean this place? You mean this cave or Aether? Because if there's some sort of magic shit you're doing, I know nothing about this. Get a hold of yourself, come on.
It severs the connection long enough for me to come out. It's been...
Fighting?
I don't even know.
I need to manage to find a way to contain that. Lest it take control and cause trouble and get you into trouble, and then we have to deal with you. Or it.
I caught glimpses of you from its memory. Telepath, right?
Yes, I am a telepath, yes.
If we can... I can't hold it much longer. If you can find some way to seal it away from me, or even me back on that plane, then do it. But
look, the problem I see with this is there's a good chance that if I do this, it might take me too. I'd rather not have that. So, I'm not gonna make any promises. If I have to pull out, I pull out. And I'm sorry if I have to kill you. You understand?
It's the only way.
Right. Breathe. And don't struggle against me.
As you enter the mind, should you choose to do so, it is about what you would imagine for a battlefield in the mind. Both sides are trying to find a way to circumvent the other's defenses, push one out. Though, from what you can see, it clearly looks like this person who you've found on the floor is losing that fight. Even it seems the energies in this cave, while assisting them, are not enough. You're able to navigate the mind as you see fit with the 16, however, you don't see a way of turning the tide.
don't, but they might. If I take over for them.
Alright, are you going to do that?
Psychic combat? Yes. Give them room to breathe.
Alright.
Figure out their own head. It's not mine after all. They're in control.
With an 18 and a +2 since you're a telepath, you do see cracks in the Nightmare's probings. And with your ability, you take control for Bramble and sever a couple of the probing connections that are slipping through Bramble's defenses. It seems you've bought time. You don't know how long, but it does work. Whatever you're doing, it seems to be lightening the burden.
Yes. You know it better than I, so if you're going to do something, now might be an opportunity to do it while I'm holding it back for you. Right?
Alright. As you sit in the mind, you notice that the battlefield, so to speak, clears and brings up a new image for you to view. And in that image, there seems to be a pool of tar. At least that's what you can identify. You can see someone struggling inside of it. Same depiction of this person. It seems like they've sunk in about as far as you can while still keeping their head above the liquid, able to breathe. You see an arm start to come out as they're pulling themselves out. And then it goes back to the battlefield. I can't get myself free right now. But this is the help. What did we do last time? Ethne, that's right, that was his name. He set up the portal. Umbral C he said it was too... I can't remember. He said it was dangerous, that something was able to find him and get a foothold. We need to find that foothold and sever it. Well, that might end up killing me in the process as well, unless you can find something to bind it to. And if that's how it has to end, then so be it.
I might have an idea.
What is it? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me, just do it.
I need you to hold here for a moment.
I'll do what I can.
Right.
I'll hold as long as I can. I can't promise I'll be here when you get back.
Hold as best you can. I won't be long. Shit.
People screaming around me.
I know, it is.
You know I don't.
So far, I've only been able to make
I
two.
said that in the cooking class, I will show how to curate fake food for non-fake consumption.
Straight inside of my Isn't interesting?
Word of advice. Mushrooms with green dust on them. Just as bad as this place. So if you want to come and I'm open to the spaces too, so you can still. So it's not all one house.
Where did you have happened to have seen Julia?
The way that they were going, I thought it was like actually
Hi.
Julia?
Yes.
No.
Have you seen her?
Oh, Julia. Oh, shit, sorry. I thought you said my name. I'm hearing so much.
Not Julian, Julia.
Julian. No. No, I haven't heard. I'm sorry. Do you know if they're here?
Yes, they're currently here.
I will go look for them.
Worst case, check the check the healer's hut because that place is packed with people.
Yeah, I know, I just did.
Oh, gotcha.
Why did she have to go so
You know about the obsidian gate.
Clean. Not here.
Do not talk to me like that. Do not talk to me like that.
Literally, what's wrong? Why can I not talk to you like this?
Do not.
I know. Why do you have blood on your face?
I lost rock, paper, scissors.
Hi.
I think we're being taken away.
Am I supposed to... Hello. How are we today?
Damn it.
Might be a little hard to actually.
Oh, sorry.
Apparently, it's the Duran house.
So fucking far. Damn it.
Yeah, usually the stronger the harder it is.
I
wonder how long they
Be
live for. They
impervious
both
to any
live
fire
like
damage. Have skin as hard as the stone of volcanoes.
Well, like I said, good luck.
Hellbound will return from the Vault of Avarice.
yeah, that's the thing. We didn't exactly have anybody that
Human
was-
ambition you carry in your soul.
I might be the one who did the mist and the.
I'm very curious about it. He did agree to it.
Where is my rune of prestidigitation? This is like one of my cheapest things.
I'm gonna fucking me.
I don't know. It also like
Top and bottom. The bottom one is far more intricate.
Okay, good to know. But I'm pretty sure all the dragons that was met so far are exactly like one something. Unless there's like out in the wild type of dragons then. Yeah. But I haven't really
There
run
was
into
that
any
one that
like...
attacked our barrier.
God damn it! Skelly, can't you? For once in your life to stick in one space.
Though I guess, just be glad it wasn't.
I'm a captain of the creatures. I'm just allowed to do secretary work.
Be that easy now.
I'm probably out of mana. I didn't feel like this since I had to refill the crystal fully myself.
Anyway, on the topic of dragons, Doctor told me to close the door.
Where the fuck did this damn girl go? Julia. Julia, I need you.
You know, if you would go with this and not the growls and roars, you'd be a lot more liked around here. Oh, there you are.
Granny, please, I am about to return you back to...
They're gone.
I'm the best about it out of everyone. Dorian,
To the Green Cave.
when the majority of your father's side of the family is essentially
Damn it. Sake.
Amity.
I'm right here.
Please tell me you did not go looking for me.
Yes. I needed you.
I was right there. They're gone. I walked up on them. They swapped between Bramble and the Dark Thing a few times, and then they said they fell asleep with the candle lit and disappeared.
I needed your help.
Let's find Kelly and see if she can scry them again. They have to be somewhere.
We can find Kelly. I couldn't find her either. Where was she? Where did you leave her?
Kelly?
Yes.
I followed you directly in here. She told me to follow you.
Oh, didn't realize you were here.
I
see
heard
when I
a
turned
rustle,
around.
and then I heard your footsteps. When I came around, you were gone.
I needed a crystal. One of the solid ones. I wasn't sure if you could make one on such short notice. Even a small one. We needed something to bind that thing to. We can get it out of her. Then we can deal with it without killing her. As it is...
It's psionic nature.
Yes. bind
yeah, that
its
might be
mind,
doable.
which has bound itself to hers, extract it, put it into something else so it can't get anywhere else. Make sure no one else, you know, does things with it.
Right.
I don't know how much longer she
It's
has.
fine, Kelly. Then, time is of the essence.
It's fine, Miss Kelly.
Let's connect up, and first one to find them reaches out. There you go. Alright, I will, I'll check by the tavern and then out towards the practice field.
I want to make sure you're not deafened, by the way, and in a different channel because someone's joined us.
Alright. Awesome.
Get to the top of
Is
the
your
rank.
memory
because
alright? I
your
know you
rank
said
in
you
this
lost a
diverging
fragment.
society is proportional to your power.
You don't remember anything, or at least pinpoint what it was?
Only the strong are able
It
to
was an
rule,
inconsequential
so to
memory
speak.
of in my old.
We have nothing to go through place for so
Still up at the Aether.
I myself.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we're just waiting for Sulfur to have the portal ready. I'm guessing.
I found Amity, but now I'm looking for Miss Kelly.
Good. I'm glad.
Thank you. Have you seen Miss Kelly now?
No.
No. Right.
You don't know that.
Yes. Alright. I appreciate it.
No problem. Don't mention it.
Fuck was that?
My group try to stay on the right side of
I
have procured the bread.
So while you're at it, pick your channel. And I'm deafened, please.
Right. Amity.
What?
What are you up to? What are you doing?
The same thing as her, looking for Miss Kelly.
I don't know where he went.
Why?
He was talking to the wine crew about it.
I see you're busy. I'll talk to you another time.
Okay.
I see.
Fine.
We had him in the Beninian house, but he got loose.
I'm not the best at shooting. Yes.
I'm sorry to stop you, but there was a young lady that hopped into your shop earlier today. Miss Kelly, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Have you seen them recently?
The last place I saw him was probably 20 minutes ago
no.
in the Healers Guild.
Or Gunny, no.
Gunny.
Yes,
Suck a dick.
At some point, the burden of being alive become a bit too long and heavy, and the little tricks I learn about it is to take off some memories you do not want anymore. By removing some memories, you keep on living.
Is one of those
Tyrion?
about. Good enough, right?
What the fuck is that? Why? Fucking why?
Is that something?
No, he'd already disappeared. Good.
I cannot find her fucking anywhere.
Dawn's looking around also now.
Ivor!
Hold on,
I would like to show you a trick that he
Anyway,
has just learned.
water drop frozen. I gotta get it.
Hold on. Move your hand so I can get it.
Join, like the Dominion or something.
Journey into the crypt.
Do you know of anything else that may attract it?
Not in particular, no.
Right. I found her.
Where?
Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly.
Where is
Kelly? We're at the fountain.
I used to have these shoes that gave me a bit of extra height.
We need you to scry her again. If you
You can explain better.
There is a chance.
I
we
know a
might
place that's
be-
empty. Follow me.
Okay. Please.
Bye, Kelly. Bye, Kelly. Oh.
Bye bye.
Keep going.
Still have a key to the mayor's place.
I need
No
you
one
to
comes around here.
try to scry Brambles again. There's a chance we might be able to free her, but
Scry.
we don't know where she's gone. I was trying to find Julia, I was
Don't
trying to
think you need
find
to
you.
whisper here.
I needed to.
I think we can...
There's no
We can
need to
speak to
whisper.
each other, yes?
All the doors and windows are shut. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
She is fighting to try to maintain control of herself. However, she is losing herself again. And I don't know when we'll have another opportunity like this. I need you to try to scry her to see where her location is. If she's stationary again, I may even need your help at this point. She needs mana. At least as far as I can tell. She was hiding in that cave.
I can do my best.
Using whatever energy's in there to maintain control of herself, but it was failing her. I managed to hold it off and buy her a bit of time, but I needed Jules' help.
She's gonna start scrying.
I don't know where Soder's.
He's in my head, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Moss.
Trees, moss. There's trees all over the
Candle.
fucking island, though.
On the ground. It's dark. There's no light. Candle.
I've got a new.
No light. I don't know of anywhere on Aether that's like that.
There's no moon.
No moon.
No. So it's not a place. I think it's a place like Aether then, where you don't really see a sun. There's sky. There's trees and
What do the trees look like?
damp. See, what do the trees look like? It's too dark to see them, but I know they're there, I can hear it.
Do they look dead? Or withered?
Do they sound dead? It just... I don't feel any wind, but the trees are swaying like there is some. They don't sound dead, but I'm not entirely sure. It's odd, I don't know where this is. It feels almost familiar to where it had taken me the first time.
Inside the sword?
No. In a dream, I went to a town. It was abandoned. There was a forest.
And figure out where this is. We might be able to save them. Help you in the process.
Julia, you do remember the second line. Another dream, a break in the light.
So it feels similar to that place, but I've never been to that place before. It was full of my fears, though, of being alone and abandoned, just like the town. Is it something like that?
A lot of people using the Nexus.
She's not moving.
Moving.
We can't reach it right now. I can't fully reach there. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's on the coin within the Astral Sea. I don't know if it's by the Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
The Twins, it's the mountain range by Redwall.
Hmm.
I don't know. For now, I don't think we can get there. But I can keep scrying. But it's probably going to take me all night to do so. I don't have anything of hers. All I have is this connection.
No.
So it's going to take longer.
It's fine. Try to listen, and if you hear that voice again, whether it's hers or the shadows, please tell me.
I will.
We need to use the opportunity.
I'm going to.
There is.
Then I'm going to stay here and listen. It's quiet. There's no chaos.
Fine.
If I do hear anything, I'll send you a sending.
Do ya? Do you think you can do your thing?
Yes. It'll take me a few minutes, but I can I can create a crystal for it.
I'm just hoping whatever you make is large enough for it. Try to contain a creature like
And
that.
strong enough.
Yes. At least without exploding.
I'm pretty confident, at least in that.
Right. Well, excuse me, I'm going to lay down and listen. Yes, I am very faint.
Some rest, please.
I will, and if I hear anything, I will let you know.
We'll be nearby.
I should have stayed with you.
No, it's alright. Fine. It's not your fault. We'll have to just hope that we get another opportunity. Another chance. For now, we'll have to wait. See if she comes back. Or it comes back. There's a chance that even if it comes back, if we can hold it, get it in place. Or if someone were holding it now, we might be able to try to get her... Bring her back to the surface. Put her back into the sleep. Into the light.
Any idea what this creature is?
It's, no. I don't have a way to describe it. Like the hunger, but weaker. Not quite as dangerous. Not quite as potent. But it's certainly snared itself in her mind. Trying to use her.
Dangerous nonetheless.
Yes.
Right.
It's trying to get around using her. I can figure out where it's placed its fangs in her. Try to loosen its grip. Might be able to put it into that crystal. At least... at the very least, weaken its hold enough for her to maintain herself. I don't know how often we can do that for her, but... I don't exactly, like the idea of just leaving her to fend for herself. She's not an enemy herself, but that thing is.
Before you went in, I heard Bramble say, telepath. It's not a word I've heard in months.
Telepath.
She,
I mean, that's what I am. And she knows that. More than likely it knows that. Especially now that I've tried to fend it off.
Right. Yes, with a psi crystal, we should be able to put hopefully most, if not all, in it.
Even if we can only extract parts of it, locking it away in a psi crystal to make sure that it doesn't break.
his time,
Mm.
buy her time.
Yeah. I'd use
We
my own
can-
sword
whatever
for this,
this
but
is.
it should be more than capable, but I've already imprinted my consciousness into it. Kind of hard to take that back. Unfortunately, I can't make them myself, so counting on you for this.
That's good to be useful. Any other than punching things.
You've always been far more useful than that, Julia. Give yourself some credit, at least.
And I've always been envious of you.
Hmm.
Outside of fighting, all I have is parlor tricks. You are far more useful.
Not if I can't keep myself alive. Been a struggle here. My usual tricks don't
Yes.
always work. And truthfully, I don't think I'm quite that good in a fight. Not like you. There have been more than one occasions where I found myself thinking I was about to die. Regardless, you're here now.
Yes. And like the good old days, we keep both of us alive.
Yes.
Dawn was apologizing for the bounty stuff.
Dawn.
I was.
Who is? Do you mean Dusk?
Dusk. Whatever. Yeah, the other
Yeah.
side of it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Dusk came up to me to apologize about the bounty stuff. And I may have been harsh with her. Because she has the protection of sulfur in the town. And I told her she does not know what it's like to be hunted relentlessly. She has the comfort of the city. Of the people here. And her friends. I should not have been so harsh. She did come to apologize.
Hmm. She's a bit of an airhead, unfortunately. A shame. It feels weird.
What's that?
Being in your head again. Feeling that tether.
It's over all the years just become so familiar and just part of everyday life. When that stopped, it was quiet. It was weird talking into the darkness. Especially those times when there's other voices. We always had each other. All of us. To help differentiate those voices. And even our own voices. How many times have you argued with me for my own sake?
I suppose you're not wrong there, but I just...
Is it something that ails you?
What?
Is it something that, is it uncomfortable for you?
I... just keep feeling that hole in my stomach. Everything just sort of dropped out. Can't quite shake the feeling. My mind feels pulled tight, I feel tense. Even though I should feel relaxed sitting here with you. I feel it in my back. Like at any moment. Just snap. Like ice. Crumble to pieces. I can't quite explain the feelings.
I realize that the, from my perspective, it's nothing akin to what you've gone through. When we lost that one voice. It didn't come back. I'm sorry for that. That's far worse than... It's far too permanent.
The silence helped. I thought that if I couldn't focus on anyone else's voices, maybe I wouldn't forget hers.
Yeah. That makes sense. I think, I don't know. Maybe Argent and I were just a constant reminder.
No. No, it's... Every other voice became a reminder of what I couldn't hear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for pushing the two of you away like that. You didn't deserve it.
I have no idea what it's like to have a connection like that.
So much.
I can understand. If I lost something that important to me, I would... I'm pretty sure you were stronger than I would have been. I would have ran, not stopped. But regardless, you...
And yet, where did I run? Away from you, pardon, my family, my responsibilities.
But for good reason.
Part of me feels like I fooled myself into thinking I was coming back here for the mission. But that maybe it gave me a chance to escape. Run away from those feelings.
To give yourself time. To heal. And the mission to bridge the gap with here and there is the noblest adventures. And on top of that, the stories you've told me, you've helped so many people here. You've helped more people here than we done for the village.
I don't know. I really don't.
As much as it hurt me, I think you made the right choice. It was serendipity, if anything. Found an opportunity to come back here to continue what you were doing. In a way, you were able to bring Rose with you this time. You didn't leave her mind back there. You brought her with you. And if you hadn't, we wouldn't be on this adventure that we're on. We'd be waking up, gearing up, and running out into the darkness to go kill the baddies to protect the village, to hunt down the things that want to eat us. Here we can make that difference that helps more than just our village.
I don't know. Have we really made that much of a difference yet? Everywhere I go, anytime I hear the word umbral mentioned, and fear, disdain. Fear,
But since
I've
you
not
got
made
here,
any.
there's fewer.
I don't know.
Some people know what we are, and you've helped some of those. And in a decade, you've done far more than... Changing one mind is enough. Changing just one mind is planting a seed.
What a fine place for you to sit.
It's better to sit up here than be walking around with the giant cactus bullshit that's out there.
What? You mean
Do not come around this corner.
Tonberry?
Let me unlock the... Oh. Oh, that's right. Let me guess, you shadowed through the door.
Yes.
You can actually do that. She can do that.
Yes, there's a crack underneath doors for a reason. For air to get through, and then... Yes, I can...
Right. And there's windows, and shadows go through windows, and right.
I can't really go through windows. It's a bit tricky because shadows and reflections don't really work together. It's like trying to shoot a crossbow while you're underwater. It's not going to go very far.
Right.
Can I help with anything, or is it just...
We were looking for Bramble.
I have no idea.
I've
been looking. I searched all over Aether and couldn't find them. It's like they're not wanting to be here, and Kelly's not here either. So.
We found Miss Kelly. She's resting in the room over, so keep your voice down to not wake her. She's gathering her energy to help us find them. Do you know of the situation? Does she know the situation? Okay.
Are you alright?
Yeah, it's fine.
Amity? Not what I'd hear you say.
Handkerchief. It's been a long day. Me showing up has stirred memories. The good and the bad, and we were reminiscing, so...
No, it's fine. It's quite alright. You don't have to explain. I mean, I already explained too much about my troubles. I don't expect
all I know is you ran away from some silly fake court, so... And they only think you're worth 500 gold, so... your own people think you're only worth 500 gold.
Technically, I'm priceless to them because I'm still the next archfey in line.
Is that like an archmage but for face?
500 gold really doesn't seem like...
Yes.
Priceless.
It's... I don't even know why they put that small of a price, really.
Mm.
And the fact that nobody here is doing anything is, well, I think they might end up going to drastic measures or just take down the posters altogether.
I don't know.
Let's hope
Sometimes
for
the
the
people
latter,
here
then.
really seem kind of stupid.
Sometimes.
Sorry, I've just never seen you like that before.
Right, because she's that strong. It took me over 100 years to figure out how to make her cry.
Took me 200 to even make my fiance cry.
It took her 5 minutes when I first met her. I mean, you've seen how, brutally honest she is. And direct to the point.
Well, gotta admit, the brutal honesty that she gives me is... it's really needed at times.
That is true. But there is a balance.
Fucking handkerchief. Yes. It's
Could
crying.
have kept it.
You don't do subtle well.
Don't do anything well, apparently.
To explain the situation. Have you met Brambles yet?
Yes, the weird, shadow... How do I
No, the other
explain
one.
it? It's
That is the shadow.
the thing related to Kelly's magic thing.
She accidentally let
Yeah,
them out.
that creature.
Yes, that thing. To
I thought
explain.
that was just bound to her because when she overused her magics, the creature would appear.
No. No, Brambles explained it quite well. If you'd like, I can explain, or you can keep talking. Alright. Now, Miss Brambles, they are a druid. Very old druid at that, but they've been kept alive. I suppose a sort of stasis, if you will, in a demi-plane that Miss Kelly accidentally let her out of. Now, the thing about Miss Brambles is there is an entity. Can't really describe it much more than that. That has tried to inhabit her. That shadow that you see, that's it manifesting itself, taking control. It's... Do you remember me explaining to you the hunger? Think that, but perhaps a bit smaller in scale. Well, a lot smaller in scale. Significantly less of a threat than the hunger is, but a threat nonetheless. And they're not exactly a friendly type. However, Miss Brambles is their host. I took a look today.
Unwilling.
And Miss Brambles has been fighting for control of herself for a while now and is beginning to lose herself again. And she's lapsing in and out of control. However, there may be an opportunity for us to free her mind, or at least give her more room to work. Make it a bit easier for her to fight. This is why I was looking for Miss Julia.
Amity can...
Fortunately, by the time I found her, she was gone. And so we came to Miss Kelly to see if she could try to locate her again. Unfortunately, we're at a bit of an impasse. wherever the shadow has taken her, it's gathering its strength. I think it knows we're planning something. My only hope is that Miss Brambles is also gathering her strength. The moment it decides to come back, perhaps she can wrestle control back, and we can try again.
Contain it.
Extract its essence and contain it. In a psi crystal.
Oh, that's right. She hasn't been on any of the fun we've been on recently.
Not as of late. She's been dealing with her own problems. Can't blame her. Got a bounty on her head. Regardless, actually, do you recall me telling you about, those who can create psi crystals?
Yes, I asked you about it regarding your sword.
Well, feel free to talk to Miss Julia. We call the discipline metacreativity, the ability to manifest and create objects out of force and mind. Maybe you can show her a quick demonstration if no one's... Oh.
Watch your face.
Yes.
I don't think anyone's looking. I already looked.
Ones like this are a bit more brittle, not as permanent.
Mm. Right. This is more of the parlor trick, but...
Okay.
Yes.
And that's what the drow are trying to control. Now I understand.
Well, psi crystals
Sorry,
have
what now?
many uses. I'll explain in a moment.
And that brings
It's
up
true.
the question about psi crystals, and now it's my turn to explain so you can understand.
Yes.
Sulfur sent me down with several party members of my choosing to go to the Underdark to talk to the drow down there in order to gain their forces for an army against the Hunger. Or the Devouring, sorry, no. Yes, everyone's saying the Umbrals are the enemies. I had to run away from the tavern earlier because they were talking about that. But we came to discover while we were down there that they had a mine or either a large collection of psi crystals that they've been trying to utilize in some form or another. And that's why I've been on this whole journey of trying to figure out everything relating to the Umbrals.
Oh, I mean, that's the thing. I've never seen, well, psi crystals just
I was going to say, that's
form.
terrifying.
Now, it's
Yes,
entirely
they've
possible
already,
that there are creatures down there that are creating those things. We found a couple of creatures
Probably
deep in the
golems,
ocean.
like you've said.
I don't know that they have such a capability. Those things are
Golems, they're
not
not-
nearly as capable as I think many of you
Well,
think
can't
they are.
you harvest directly from a destroyed golem? Like,
No.
Not quite.
Psi crystals are not sentient, or you can't create a creature out of psi crystals and puppet it. They're just
You can, it's
things
just
from the dark.
It's not quite that simple.
Right.
Something like my sword, for instance. You can imprint the psi crystals with consciousness, but at the end of the day, it's not a new individual, it's not a new creature, it's... I mean, goodness sakes, I'm pretty sure if another telepath were to take a look at my sword and start really listening, they would probably hear some of my thoughts, or at least echoes of my thoughts. Because it's imprinted with my consciousness. Now, Constructs are a bit of a different case. They're created by something incredibly powerful, and well, they're not necessarily being puppeted. It's like they're being set with specific instructions when they're being created. Rules that they must follow to achieve a goal.
Like tools.
Like tools. And fingers to a hand.
See what you did.
Right.
Yes. They, how to put this? It's why they come and seek places of magic and energy. They need that to sustain themselves to continue operating. And not only that, for the hunger's sake, here, in places like this, where there's magic, there's people. And if you cut those people off from magic, they can't fight against you anymore. They can't defend themselves.
Unless they're strong enough to pick up a hammer and sword. Most people here rely on their magics a bit too heavily.
Would have to agree. Regardless, towards what I was saying before, this Psy Crystal, if you are able to create a more permanent Psy Crystal, you can fill it up with things. Whether it be the energy that we wield, consciousness, or particularly nasty entity. You just have to be careful with it. You don't want to let it back out and have it sink its claws back into someone else.
But if we are not too late for Bramble, this is possibly fortuitous. Giving me more time to construct and form a crystal. It's
Bit of a process.
right. There's patterns and like metalwork. If things don't line up right, you don't fold the metal over correctly. There can be cracks in it, and cracks will break, and the side crystals, if there's something inside, it lets it out. Right. But with this, I can spend more time
Hopefully.
refining it. If I'm not too late. If I did not make us too late.
Or at least the breeze feels nice. And sit. Feels relaxing.
Before I came here, I didn't really know what relaxing was, I guess. I mean, there were times that we were relaxed back home, but always something in the darkness. Here, I mean, clearly people hunting us can pop in any moment they want to, but for some reason I'm not so...
is the issue.
I was gonna say that I feel slightly more comfortable and relaxed here. Even though it's more or less like we're on the run, hiding from everyone. But the air, the light, the breeze,
Dang, yo, thanks for the Twitch, baby.
it's all different. It's nothing and everything like you described it. All that is to say, I don't regret coming here. For all the reasons. This was the right thing to do. And I'll argue that to my grave now. Which is very far away, so it's a very long argument.
So sure of yourself.
Say the same thing.
When you brazenly run in front of danger constantly, you have to be a little cocky.
Yes, yes.
I feel like I take on from you too much, even though we've not fought together. What it sounds like. Nothing. Just thinking of my last things that I've done.
Well, I'm not the one running into danger every 5 minutes. That's John and them.
Oh, and I am? Oh, never mind. Okay. John and... I've completely forgotten what her fake name is. And I've been trying to remind everyone about it.
Venus.
Venus, thank you.
Fake name? Is Venus not who she says she is?
That's a long story. Oops.
I can explain it.
I thought you already told her.
No.
That's what I would...
No,
You're not very good at...
No,
what is this? How do they... You're not good at putting cats in bags, are you?
What?
Is that how they say it?
No.
Putting cats in
Why
bags.
are you putting a cat in a bag?
Obviously to hide it.
To make certain that the cat doesn't come out of the bag.
Why would you... That would suffocate the cat, wouldn't it?
No, I mean, it's a bag. It's a woven fabric. Have you ever... Do you know what fabric... You know what fabric
I would certainly hope she knows what fabric is.
No.
Anyways.
Especially since
No, she
I'm
probably
wearing
has-
it.
I'll explain it.
Well, you probably have people that buy it for you and... Anyways.
Oh, I'm not good at that, yes. Let's save that for when we go
Her
back
real
to
name
Lockwood,
is not
in case somebody's
Venus. It's
watching.
Orieli.
Oh.
She was nearly killed by Duran.
Oh.
It hadn't been for Verdundi's intervention.
What did you
and
think they were doing?
And a quick idea from Miss Kelly. I fear Orieli would have been dead. Shot through the heart. That being said, her name is not Venus, it is Orieli, and she is a unicorn. Not an elf. Seems to be getting very frustrated. Regardless, now you know. You must never speak of this. You understand?
The... unicorn, like... the ones in the books with the horn. The
Correct.
singular horn.
Correct. She is one. Turned human, more or less.
Right.
She had hooves and everything. Very pretty. Stunning almost. John is a very lucky man.
You know, that is a very good point. For a man confident in his fighting, he's not very, confident anywhere else.
might be surprised. I might have overheard something. Wouldn't worry too much about it, though. It's his business, not mine or yours. Anyways, you want to say something funny?
Sure.
And that was how we defeated nearly 200 people in a single day.
Yeah. That makes complete sense.
Mm-hmm. Sure, that explains everything else, though.
Indeed, yes. Very interesting.
A riveting tale.
I just can't really get past the four tails part, but sure. Anyways.
Oh, you should have seen the lobster claws. Crab.
Oh my.
Yes.
That would be very imposing.
Yes.
I
Big
would-
wings, too. Very scary. Nearly killed me.
Definitely would make me second guess before running in.
Anyways.
Would you like to stop and climb up on a box and...
That is a giant weapon.
What?
I've seen bigger. It's a large person with a large lance. Seems to be getting somewhat,
I like a great spear of sorts.
No.
No, it's a glaive. No, it's a glaive. It's got spears on either end.
I suppose it would be interesting to ask, because I haven't asked since you arrived. You haven't been seeing anyone, have you?
What? Where did that question come from?
What?
Check the office.
I'm just curious as to what, you know,
Check the office.
he's getting up to in my absence.
Nothing. I've been getting up to nothing besides not trying to kill any more civilians.
Not you. What? Okay.
I'm sorry, come again.
Firstly, you need to explain yourself immediately. Secondly, I was talking about her. This is... Okay, if you weren't aware, this is one of my friends from... Well, we've known each other for years. Secondly, what the fuck did you just say?
I should just walk out right now and jump off Aether.
It'll be fine. You won't die that way.
This is the thing I wanted to talk to you about. And you remember when I showed up to the library with a broken arm?
Yes, I
and
do.
covered in blood.
Yes,
Do I
but I
want to
refused
ask
to
you?
put that arm back in place because, you know, I ended up just letting it sit and wait till I got back to the healer's guild. Anyway, that was from the Vault of Avarice, which was a... How to explain it? You know Midas? The walking
Mighty's nuts.
treasure trove, I guess. Wow. How cool. Anyway, they requested a lot of people to assist him with apparently a lot of treasure golems and loot goblins of some sort that were raising havoc on a village. We were separated into two teams. I was part of the rescue team, and there was another part that was part of a main attack force. There was a giant dragon at the end of it. Anyway, there was a point where I lost control of myself. And apparently I killed civilians and attacked Kai. And I don't know why or how. So...
That's concerning.
that.
You're
Yes,
not
it's
about
very
to stab me
concerning
right
because I
now,
have
are
no-
you?
I have... No, I'm not, because I'm still in control. The problem is I had no recollection that it ever happened in the first place.
Then how do you know you're in control?
Does it have anything to do with your funny eye?
Because I don't feel like stabbing people.
Oh, I
That's
always
the
feel like
theory
stabbing
that
people, even when I'm
that
not
is the
feeling like stabbing people.
That is a theory that Doctor has because my heterochromia other eye is part of a drow ritual. It's how I'm part of a fake court.
Go talk to Sin.
I've been told. I asked Califax about it. He told me to go talk to Calbanda.
I have no
Now
idea
you're
who the
telling me to
fuck
go
that
talk to
is.
Sin. Sin doesn't even like me. Calbanda is the red dragon.
Sin doesn't like
leader
anyone.
of the Mage Guild.
Wow.
Sin likes you.
Fuck off.
It's true. I've seen it. I can see the way he looks at you.
Fuck off. He's not man enough to say it to me himself. He might as well not say it at all.
Well, you should just tell him yourself then.
What? Tell him what?
Sometimes the female has to do it instead of the male.
But
Tell
also saying that
him
Amity
what
is yes. What would Amity tell Sin?
What? What? Where? Why,
What
why are you
would
jumping
Amity?
Okay, let's set up an imaginary situation. Sin is standing there with his weird jacket off, standing there in the moonlight.
Abs out, pecs.
Yes, that. What do you imagine I walk up to him and say? I want to know. I'm interested.
You.
Well, clearly you
Clearly
you seem to know.
I've not spent that amount of personal time with you to understand how deep your feelings go. I can only see what his feelings are.
Yes, but you're
So
telling
he's
him
being
that
the
you're
idiot,
saying
I can see
that
that
I
much.
should tell him something. So what is that something I should
that
tell
you
him?
might have similar feelings for him. That's.
It didn't sound like a might to me.
Amount of times I say forget I said anything, it's never works.
You should learn a spell to do that. Actually, no, don't do that. That would be
Make
terrifying.
people forget I said anything? That would be great.
well,
but I
if it
believe
was
that's like a 5th or 6th level spell. That's way beyond me.
If it was specifically to forget what you said, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that would be great. Forget what I said for the past minute.
No,
Yeah, no, you.
not happening.
You'll never live this down now.
I mean,
Wait until you have an eye for someone. Wait, do you have an eye for someone?
I had an
Probably.
eye for someone, and then they were killed.
Oh. Well, shit. I'm sorry.
I told you this already. Remember?
Yeah. Regardless, I would not have particularly much to say to Sin.
Let's start with put on your damn shirt.
No. What? Why would I tell him that?
Because he's not wearing a shirt.
Standing there shirtless, yeah.
Exactly.
But have you seen him without
Okay.
his shirt, though?
I was going
Yes,
to ask
I
you,
have.
have you
I've
actually...
seen him change.
Oh, yeah.
What, you don't like that? Alright, you're different. Everyone's different. Everyone has their types.
I mean, she
Why are
has
we
her
on this
preferences as
conversation?
well. I'm
What?
a little
Keep
more
backpedaling.
open-minded about it, I suppose. But not presently interested, to say the least. I'm being entirely honest. Not particularly. Now, if you were to just come out and actually say it to me, perhaps, maybe I would consider it. I would think about it. However, that is presently not the case. So, regardless, Julia, you haven't answered me yet.
Oh, what have you been doing, yeah?
Look, if we're going to
not.
sit here and wait for Miss Kelly to get her rest, I'm going to have a little bit of fun and entertain myself
And
by
watch as
teasing you.
your entire body
Shut the
falls
fuck up.
apart.
I said shut the fuck up.
Are you not enjoying this?
Laying down. I'm enjoying it very greatly. She
There you
just
go.
tells me to shut up.
I can do it, you know.
I know.
Regardless, I'm a bit more open-minded to it. I just wish if he was going to say something, that he'd just fucking say it, and then maybe I'd consider it. Granted, he's been a bit of a prick lately.
Has he been a prick since his whole sword situation?
No, not really.
He's been less of a prick. Alright.
He was in trouble with his sword.
That was a whole fiasco.
No, this was shortly before you arrived. So his sword has a creature inside of it, sort of like we were punning with the Psy crystal. His father passed it on from him, who received it from his father, who received it from his... some weird family bloodline thing. Regardless, he requested some assistance with it. He was having some troubles. He's been, he'd been extra moody. Anyways, we helped him sort out his problem, and he's fine now, more or less. Most of the time. Sometimes he's still a bit of a prick, and I call him out for it sometimes. Why? Why? I'm literally sitting here in the center. Ow.
All eyes on you.
All four of them. Like, why?
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. I ask myself that question all the time. Usually I'm asking it to my hips. As they're in my face, but...
Sorry, I only have two and I'm outside of one of them.
Aren't you just fucking special then?
It's supposed to be so nice to be the princess, huh?
These don't require the two things.
Yeah, well, you're just fucking fancy. Miss, I have things that drift eventually.
They're not drifting, though.
Yet.
Come drift to it. Anyways.
They're like less than a week old.
No, I mean, never mind. The matter right now. Shut the fuck up.
Much out of character.
And too out of character.
Do you remember Sarah from the library?
What about them?
Sarah? You asked.
What did I ask?
What was the first question?
And you forgot.
Wait a minute. Oh, at the library. Wait. But you're not actually talking to the... Or, oh, you just think that... Oh, okay. They seem nice. I like them.
Amity is very bad at remembering questions that they just asked us.
No. I've asked it 3 times now, and each time she's managed to deflect the question
Actually, this one here has been doing all the work for me.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
I'm
Stop
great
it.
at deflecting. I'm
Stop
a
it.
shield.
Shut your
even though
mouth.
I'm not a
Shut your mouth and tell
fighter.
me. Tell me more. Tell me more. I want the gossip.
Tell me more. Tell me more. What does she look like?
So, you know, a few months have passed since you, there were a few months between you saying goodbye and me, shit, she doesn't even know. I wonder if Arden would say,
You're supposed
we had
to
dinner a few times.
Ooh.
As much as I'll go running up in front of big scary things, I mean, I can still get weak in the knees.
I think everyone can.
I'm glad for you.
There's a moment for all of us to just have that moment again where you get weak in the knees when you see certain someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's very adorable.
I remember.
And I think she enjoyed dinner too, so.
Pretty.
Hmm.
We get through this. You can go back and take her on another date. Something. I don't know. I've done this in so long.
Assuming no one else comes by and catches her fancy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully no one does. For your sake. For your sake. Obviously, I don't wish unhappiness upon her, but for your sake, I hope she doesn't.
I disagree. I have no idea how long I'm gonna be here. So I wouldn't want her to be
Lockdown.
You don't
waiting,
have a
especially if
definite
something comes
way
by
of
that can make her
getting
happy.
back, right?
What? No, of course not.
You have a definite way of.
You don't. She doesn't understand.
No.
Oh no, it's not like the Nexus traveling point. Now the
No.
Nexus can connect to different Nexus points across the plane. Yeah, the Umbra plane is just completely different, so that's why I'm always curious.
It is completely different. There are things out there that can create that connection. They're not too
Weavers.
common. Yes, weavers. And, Argent and I, so, back over there, I am part of a group of scouts. We, go out and make sure the area stays safe. And we came across one, Argent and I. He was my, work partner. But, we came across a weaver, and I took the opportunity. It was a 1 in a million chance. I knew in that instant that stepping through I would show up anywhere. But, I felt it was the right thing to do, and the reasons that Amity has, I can share. I do share. I can help. And then I got lucky again. And popped up in, here, Aether, yes. Actually, I had to sell a couple of my daggers to travel around. But yeah, a few weeks. Where do we start from? Oh yes, going back and seeing if Sarah is still Nice. But no, I hope someone that can make her happy comes around.
That person could be you. You know that. But I understand.
Well, if you think that's possible, then things you doubt, you should stop, because I'm not leaving until I see this through with you.
Years, Jules.
Could take hundreds of
I'll
years.
die trying. If you've got time.
If we can
I'm
figure
only
out how
200.
to make
I've got plenty.
the trip back, maybe we can, I don't know, figure out the way to go back and forth.
You can figure out a way to go back and forth and get around the mages. We might be able to show people that we're not monsters. And we can establish that bridge and unfracture what was broken. So, who do you fancy? Did we go over that yet?
Not gonna say.
Oh,
Not at
that's
the
right.
moment. No, my past love was killed and or murdered. Now I'm.
And.
Yes, I have a fancy for someone. I'm not saying who.
Why
End
not?
of story.
You just berated Amity about telling Sin her feelings, which would have been rather embarrassing.
Yes,
What
I'm sure you would get a
feelings? Sin,
crack
I
out
feel
of it
mediocre
if I
about you.
suddenly said,
What would you say? Ah, so close, so close. You keep your secrets. That's fine. I'll respect that.
It's not a secret as much as I've people I've already talked to. It's just in the moment. Never mind. I should just shut up again.
Oh, that bread with butter was delicious this morning.
That was pretty good.
Apparently having a cooking class over by the tavern. Doctor was teaching it. Probably over by now.
Ah, yes. He was, dismantling some kind of beast outside of the, Healer's Guild.
He cooked it very well. It's quite big.
Oh, it's not about the size. It's about how tasty it is. I know what I said, and it was intentional.
Simply reading between the lines. Don't worry about me.
Yes, you're doing very good at it. Good for you.
Oh yeah, I'm loving the stories I'm making up in my head.
What stories?
Oh, just random things of people.
Better not. You better not. None of my secrets are safe, apparently. If I keep either blabbing them out or hang around with you two enough now.
Little does she know.
Not like I can read them.
I can. Well.
You could read my thoughts. You haven't tried yet.
I have enough
I'll have to see if I
respect
put a
for
little
you to
mind
not do
flayer.
that. There is absolutely an
That's right.
etiquette to it.
Messing
Do I need
around
to
with
educate?
mind flayer tadpoles.
I need to educate you on that as well.
I'd be quicker to squeeze the thoughts out of you than Amity would. Go and grab them herself.
That sounds. Nope.
No, I'm being quite literal. Big crystalline hands. Tell me the answer. Squeeze. Tell me the answer. Squeeze. Very few people make it to death before answering, so.
You're very violent. You go that route.
Is there something wrong with being violent?
If you end up accidentally killing someone who's innocent.
Collateral damage.
Normally it doesn't get to that point when I'm around.
I don't get that angry, do I?
No, but you also usually leave the interrogation to me because it's less interrogation and more me asking, hey, so where's the secret safe house? I don't know. I don't normally have to read minds to do my job. Very rare because most of the creatures that we end up dealing with, I'm not exactly interested in hearing their thoughts.
No.
That being said, it's not entirely out of the question.
I think
for
most
you.
creatures you would come across are like, why are you in my territory? Oh, you look tasty. Let me eat you. Blarg, blarg, blarg.
Not that
no idea what we
far off. That being
Not like a fucking mind flayer that says, I'm gonna control you and you're gonna do my bidding.
I mean, in theory, it's possible. But again, as Miss Julia said, and I'm willing to explain if you'd like, there is an etiquette to it all.
It's gonna be more of like the etiquette from that stupid fancy pantsy.
Fine then, let me ask you this. Miss Dusk, have you ever had sex before?
It's very.
The spluttering is
very
making me
left
think
field.
no. No, it's not.
Oh, we have our answer, yes.
No, I've not.
Fine. Alright, well, when you finally do decide to, do that, if you decide to, I suppose I should say, what do you need before you can do that?
Oh, to be young and innocent again. That's long past.
True, young, yes. Only 226, yes.
What do you need before you can start? Or do anything?
I don't know. We don't.
Consent!
It's not really. Ow.
Permission.
Yes, permission. I don't go in faffing about in people's heads.
I don't go that far!
Unless it is an emergency, or they give me a consent.
It's an Alright. Alright, whatever.
If someone were dying of a
Never mind, I got it. I figured
thing,
it out.
yeah. I'm not. That's where it departs from the analogy I was making. But regardless, I learned
Right.
so
Yes,
much about
yes,
you
I can understand.
from your spluttering and coughing and wheezing.
What? There's just a speed.
You certainly made enough noise, that's for sure.
I wish the Queen of Spiders would take me right now. Never. Ay, ay, ay.
That kind of stuff. Interesting.
That is our patron for us, Drow. Is the Queen of Spiders.
But it's a very powerful woman.
She can be, yes.
8 legs.
As much as stories go, I've not met her personally, because you only meet her after you die.
I don't know. I'm particularly keen on spiders. Even by
Spiders
my
are great, especially the
even by
fuzzy
my
ones.
standards, just too many legs.
Oh, blade spiders are some of my favorites. They make really good
Blade
combat
spiders?
ones. Yes, blade spiders.
What do they hand them a knife?
That's what they're called.
The fuck is a blade spider?
No, it's because their talons and claws are sharp as blades.
Oh, I see.
It does
They're
not
great
seem very
for
functional.
They're great hunters to say, because they
How do they
can
do
pierce
webs
a lot
then?
of tough.
It's like, oh, look at this beautiful web I made.
Oh my
Jumps on it,
goodness.
just slices straight through and falls on the ground.
Do keep in mind, some of them aren't.
live in
Yes,
caves.
yes, some of them live in
Yes, not all
and
spiders
crawl
make
around on
webs.
things. Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Creepy crawly spiders. As opposed
More
to
like
creepy, climby
hunters.
spiders.
They're
Yes,
hunters rather than trappers.
If you didn't know, Sulfur owns a spider, apparently, that lives in the Magistrate Tower.
Oh, really? I've
I mean,
never
if you
seen
buy
them
a
there.
house, you own a couple hundred spiders, probably.
I don't know, I haven't heard the story about
Really?
this one, but apparently
Hmm.
it's been walking around Aether lately and scaring Miyako,
Oh.
the others. But I know
How
Miyako's been
unfortunate.
trying to kill the spider by, like, hitting it with a broom. But apparently it's resistant to fire as well. Might be
They're resistant to brooms, too. It's a handy
very
talent to
strong.
have.
It's arcane binding, apparently. You can use its spider webs as well, pretty effectively.
Interesting. I haven't any knowledge on such a thing.
Yes. I'm sure that'd be very interesting to actually meet someone who's like half human, half spider. What's the human part? What's the spider part?
No fucking clue.
I have seen things that make me not want to try to figure out this mashup of appendages.
8 legs.
2 arms, human head, human torso.
Not to mention the eyes. I mean, if they had a human head and human torso, but still the 9 eyes.
What if they had 2 eyes, but they could open up 6 more across their forehead?
No idea.
Then they'd have 8 eyes.
Yes, like a spider.
Spider.
You don't start that off with what if they had 2 eyes. No, they have 8 eyes. They just keep 6 of them
They
closed.
have 8 eyes, but they keep 6 of them closed. Whatever.
I mean, I've had enough time talking to people and figuring out which eye do I look into. With 8 of them,
Their
I'd
mind.
have to, like...
Their mind's eye.
You do realize that there's
She's not a telepath.
not all psionics are telepaths, yes? Oh my god. No wonder why they think we're all monsters.
You're having a nice little conversation
Oh, wait,
with
really?
that one earlier.
Wait, what? What? Did you really think
Weren't you
that we are
talking to each
both
other?
capable of the same things?
I'm sure you could, if you're the telepath and you could communicate to her. And then she just listens because she gave consent to listen to whatever you. Wasn't that the whole like conversation before consent and such?
What you were saying earlier, about. Never mind. No, she is not a telepath.
So,
She is not as sensitive to the minds of others like I am. And inversely, I can't create constructs like she does.
and if you knew everything I could do, you'd find it very shocking.
I'm sure
But no,
Good
I
one.
cannot
Doesn't
do.
matter.
I cannot do what.
You're from there. I would find anything you do shocking, as much as I've already
from
done
there.
with research.
So are you
God, I wanna
part spider?
Say it out.
Do you spit webs out of your butt?
You're sort of generalizing us. Even I'm beginning to get a little miffed.
Well, it's hard.
Next,
I'm
she's gonna say
trying to
you all
learn.
look the same too.
You don't look. I was about to get to that, but no, you don't look the
God
same.
What?
Damn it!
We don't look anything alike!
You brought it up.
I'm
We
not gonna
don't
say
look
it. But
anything
now that
alike.
you
Markings
mention
on
it.
your faces. This is as close as I get. Pale
Like-
skin, black fingernails. How far do I want to go?
You can't see.
Hers are painted a different color!
Oh.
Oh my god!
good for
You
you. I like
fucking.
Alright. I'm
What a bitch! Oh my god!
Hit me then. If I'm doing something
What?
stupid, I
Hit
told
you.
you could.
What?
Every time. I don't care. It's better if you hit me. And then get
Again,
over
she doesn't
with.
care. We all look the same to her.
I don't.
I'm sorry.
Why would I hit you? Yeah, perhaps your
Ask that
ignorance
question
is
several times
frustrating,
before.
yes.
We're going.
And being told that I look the exact same as my friend is definitely grating. But that doesn't make me want to hit you. Oh my goodness.
No, that's. She's not like me. She doesn't want to hit you. I do. That's my thing.
Okay, yeah, maybe she does.
Oh, that's your.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your thing. Okay, never mind.
Yes, that's her thing.
You saw that.
Those hands aren't for holding, dear. Although you probably could.
You know, if Rayo did not have a girlfriend, I'd try to hook you two up for dinner.
Oh my goodness. That's actually
That's
that's
that would
actually
be
a
bad
that's a
idea.
terrifyingly wonderful idea. That would be actually hilarious.
Why?
Oh, I would absolutely spy on that.
Why are you agreeing to this?
Oh,
You
he's
basically
such...
put them into a tavern, lock the doors,
Yes!
and
Yes!
force them to have a conversation.
Okay, well, maybe not that.
What are you
That
even
might be
talking
going
about?
just a little
We've
bit
already
far.
talked about so much. I think
just a tiny bit.
it would be better to just put us into an arena and let us fight it out, than turn it into a
How's that-
shouting match in the middle of it.
Regardless, Dusk. The two of us do not look like one another, although, to be fair, we have shared, grooming and
Shared similarities,
sort of,
not look the same.
like we like our makeup, okay. We've shared this. We've known each other since we were children.
Yes.
Black Slara, yes.
Practically grew up
their
together.
eyes are similar.
Yes, we have black sclera, but do you know who else has similar sclera, Miss Dusk?
I do, yes, because of my.
Just
freaking
about
curse of
everyone
sorts,
else
yes.
to each other on this fucking island. They all have white sclera, even you do on one of your eyes. And yet
Everything
you
is
don't
opposite.
call them all the same.
Almost everything is opposite.
We have
No, because we have 1,000
pale
different races in
skin.
everyone. Either
Yes, I understand that. We all have pale skin, or at
humans,
least the majority of
tieflings,
people have pale skin.
orcs,
But even then,
half-orcs,
there are
gnomes,
people there that
dwarves,
have darker
uh,
skin.
Nithyankies.
That come from families that, like Rayo.
Goblins, kobolds.
The white hair is a
I mean,
coincidence,
it's-
quite frankly. I don't know why that happened.
Hobgoblins.
It's also the
Night
drow.
raiders.
I mean, they've sort of evolved a little, but
Yes,
Amity skin
evolved
too. So
to the
there's some
point
with
that we're
fur.
still hated. And
Actually, there's quite a
Drow do
few.
not see eye to eye when if you're from the Fey Dark or the Underdark. Doesn't
Well,
matter.
obviously, when you can just change out your eyes.
What?
I can't change. That's not how that works. I'm stuck with this.
I was just speaking in generality.
To be
change it
fair, I've
back.
never. No, I think, but I
Not
don't think
even
I've
my own
ever actually seen any of the elves on our side with dark skin. I don't know if we have any drow among us.
No. Well, there are the
There's
elves.
a
yes.
drow blacksmith.
There's the elves and half elves, but
On the
we
other
don't.
side.
I don't recall seeing anyone
on the
who
other
looks
side. You're
like
talking
her
on
with
the other
the darker
side
skin, but I don't
with
know.
pointy
Maybe there was
ears.
someone.
Well, I mean, if there were, we wouldn't be able to see them that easily.
Fair enough.
Because where it's bright here, it's what, pitch black?
Yeah.
What?
Unless he smiles,
No.
then...
No, it's not pitch black.
Equivalent.
No, if anything, there is a consistent and constant light. Makes it hard to sleep some days.
Yes.
Oh, so
There's a dim.
So in an analogy
light.
where we have the sun out, you probably always have the moon out, and it's reflectiveness.
No.
There's
It's just a vague light. I don't really understand it. I don't think any of us really ever have. It's umbral light. You know, it soaks everything and it makes everything like this. Regardless, the only point I was trying to make was that by our standards, you would stick out like a sore thumb because your skin is so dark.
Yes. What? And I still stick out here. Because everyone around me, especially if I walk into a...
What do you mean? There's Rayo!
...only city. I mean... Aether is different. There's other places that are much worse.
I mean, I suppose.
Just... I have a lot of issues and I just need to get them figured out, I guess.
Oh. You don't say.
Yes.
Don't we all?
No, you're fine. It's just... I can't handle things on my own when I can't even figure out on my own. So I've been trying to open myself up more and talk to people.
It's been a lovely conversation. I mean, you hardly know me, so...
It's my first conversation I've actually had with you, because I saw you the first time in the library, and I was like, okay.
Yes.
I wasn't really paying attention to it, because
Wow.
my arm was... Well, my arm was dislocated. I wasn't really focused, really. I was trying to ignore a
Dislocated
lot
and
of pain.
stayed dislocated by choice. You could have been
Because
out
I don't
of
want
the
to
pain.
I don't want to bother Miss Venus about it, especially when Kelly was all frantic about her books and such.
When is Kelly not all frantic? I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just she's
Very
honest.
rare.
When is Kelly not high energy?
She was frantic when I was watching during her mage trial. She almost forgot the history question that Sulfur popped to her.
What, the one about the sundering?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit odd
was
that
being
she
very
nearly forgot that one.
I'm glad Rayo passed. It was good to see that he actually
No, did he actually
remembered and
pass?
studied up.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes,
good on
he
him.
actually did.
Very good.
His first water shield spell was a little stuttery, as much as I could see. But I had to handle the parents screaming around the Healers Guild when he did his gust of wind in his own hand and managed to do that very successfully.
Well, it's a good thing you
It's
didn't
good to see that
demonstrate the thing that was exploding the other day. The
He
indiscriminate
needs-
explosions?
Yes, he needs to get better control of
he's
that
a
before he
water and
kills one
fire
of his
mage.
allies.
He's good. He's got. It would apparently he has. It feels like he has polar opposites of magics, but fire and water are not opposite of each other.
I was about to say, are water and fire really the opposite of each other? So simple. More like ice.
Water is a subsidiary of nature magic. The opposite to fire magic is earth.
Fire and earth. Oh, interesting.
Do you think it's safe to stay here tonight?
Maybe.
Because by the
Just
sounds
go
of
back
it, I
to-
don't want to have to drag you back to Lockport.
I can.
But Miss Kelly
We
is
could just
still
go back to
here.
Lockport and.
I don't
If
want to
she's still
leave
here,
Miss
she can
Kelly
wake up on her
here.
own time.
No, I don't want to leave her here.
She's a big girl.
I'm a big girl.
Well, you can go back to Lockport then.
I'm a big girl, and I can
And
do
you know,
whatever the
House this
fuck.
is anyway? Do you just walked in here and?
Amity had the Amity. Goddamn.
To be
Kelly
fair,
had the
I
keys,
have.
so-
Yes, Miss Kelly has a room and space here. Technically speaking,
Yes, when I
I
looked in
do
the room, there were
too.
bunk-
However, it's technically Kelly's space that I share. Although, given how infrequently people enter this building, I'm pretty sure I could take another bed and no one would bat an eye.
Okay, and I can. None worse. I can curl up in the corner. But,
We could
before
probably
I get
make
that
enough space.
tired, I should.
We could probably make enough space on a bunk. Wouldn't be the
I do want
first time.
to start. I do want to start putting together this crystal though before
Yeah, wouldn't want to do
pass
it
out,
at last minute.
just in case.
Mhm.
Right. I can finish it up last minute, but I definitely want to get the get it started so it forms properly, not hastily.
No, I understand. Yeah. I might lay out here for a bit longer. I really am enjoying this breeze. And apparently so is my leg. Get back.
I think I'm going to go ahead and grab one of those beds since no one's using this house, and so if Miss Kelly wakes up, I'll be there. And even if I fall asleep, she'll be able to wake me up, and we can get assembled and moving as soon as we know where Bramble is.
You can handle that, I'm sure. I have no.
Oh yes, we're big
troubles.
girls.
Yeah, big girls.
Yes.
We all have troubles.
Me? Troubles? No. I'm perfect in every way.
Then why hasn't everything fixed itself yet, Amity? I'd like to know that.
Because she's a busy woman.
Because
Just
I'm
because she
not
doesn't have
everything.
troubles doesn't mean. Yes, there's only one of her.
No, it's just that those things aren't me and they're not perfect. So therefore they stay a broken mess. Obviously.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go check on Miss Kelly, make sure she's still breathing, and
If I fall asleep before
our
getting up,
fusion.
feel free to just kick me.
just like the old days.
Yeah, just kick me and I'll wake up and probably yell a little bit. And then you'll remind me that I told you you
Oh.
can do this, and then I'll
There's a
probably feel
four-post
really
bed in
stupid.
here.
Is it what?
Looks like it hasn't been used. A four-post bed.
Oh.
Looks like it hasn't been used in ages either.
I noticed that
I'm
last time
definitely
I
not
was
sleeping
there.
in that.
I probably wouldn't. I believe this is the previous mayor's home. And if they just happen to show back up today, it's probably not the best idea to sleep in their bed. No matter how comfortable it might look. Just go to one of the
Well, if
bunks.
it gets dark and...
Go
Yeah, so if it
pick a
gets dark and you
bed
haven't
or
woken
a
up yet, I'll-
corner. Just do your side crystal.
I'm just gonna go ahead and skip formalities and just kick you right now.
Oh, and then I wouldn't tell you all of the great stories we can keep going on. So rude.
Am I gonna have a nightmare?
You're still awake?
Maybe. Why?
I wanted to ask about your, I wanted to ask about your partner. Like, how did you approach them with the question?
I didn't. Are you fucking kidding me? I was wondering why it had gotten so quiet. Well,